TPKRS one time. Martox game.
We're not even gonna do the intro because it's just us and the thing. So we sing the intro, right? Let's just play some Fallout. What's up, everybody?
Hi.
It's Saturday night, April 26, 2025, and we're on session 4 of Fallout. We don't know the rules totally, not like we do in 5e or whatever, but we're learning them. We're learning ourselves.
Making it up as we go along.
Yeah, we got Svenster's not going to be here tonight. He got called out by his wife. So Marbania's going to drag his token around. We don't know if we need his character or not. If we need a door smashed open, or if the DM thinks about having a lock present somewhere, then maybe we can use his character. And Josh, we're not sure about Josh. He hasn't been able to make the last few sessions, so we're gonna leave his camera on and character open if he shows up. But if not, we're gonna move along without him tonight. We are last we left off, you guys had finished you figured out a lot, right? What let's do some questions and answers. You guys were in the trade selling armor, getting ready to go find the signal, the beep.
They got any shotgun shells here?
There's a shop.
There's a shop. That's right. There was a shop.
Is shops okay? Can we use shops? Is it
world vehicles?
It might throw an error.
Shops. Trade
There are
posts.
some
There you go.
templates that
That one.
got changed.
Is that the one you wanted?
Trade post shop.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can get a bunch of errors.
Shotgun shell. Very nice. Very nice. You do get a bunch of errors?
In the chat, you'll see
Okay.
there's a bunch of deprecated errors as soon as you open one of the shops.
Yeah, it's doing it on
On
my
Sirenscape as well.
Is it? It was on my. I thought it was on my Sirenscape mod, but could just be Sirenscape in general.
It's my extension.
Blame it
Anytime
on
you
a-
open us on
oh,
record.
alright.
How come
Cool.
somebody
Why
else
not
using
fix
the shop right now? Because only one person can use the shop at a time, and my shotgun shells keep disappearing.
Oh, is them your shotgun shells?
Yeah.
I didn't see your
I
name
was like,
on them. I just put them off the chart.
Rondon's not used to the different stuff yet. Like,
Yeah, only one person can use it at a time, so you got to claim it. I'm in the shop and I'm buying stuff.
I was just shopping out of his cart.
I don't think I got any errors.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we
it's
opened the
it's,
shop record
it's
in the
not
chat.
errors. They're just words
Yeah,
in the
there's a
chat.
bunch of-
Deprecated errors.
Been
Links
through
Rex
it.
header deprecated. Blah blah
Been
blah.
through it. Purchased from trade post shop, buying 10 shotgun shells, 30. 10 items purchased for, and then nothing. And that's it. That's all
Oh,
I got.
lucky you.
Lucky me. Let's see if I got my shotgun shells though. Yeah, I did.
It's just popping up for the DM. That's all.
No, I saw it when I opened it too.
Oh, I don't know. It's not
Closed
mine.
record sheet deprecated
All
2024-03.
mine.
All right, we're gonna say that you guys spend the day, the whole evening, here. We got to discuss about what the rest of the town is talking about now too, right? They're like, wait, those guys were Sense? Wait, who else are Sense? You're Sense. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Panic. You imagine?
Right.
Who's the Sense? Maybe you all are Sense still. You don't know.
Well, they thought it
you
was a
would know if we were
virus that was causing all these people to like lose their memories, and then
No, it's a
Yeah.
signal. A signal
now
coming
this
out
is
of the GEC.
right,
The GEC. And
it's
there's
being originated from. They've got location
gotta-
coordinates for where it's at, right?
Well, there's a radio signal coming from somewhere out there.
Right.
Yeah, you
that's
gotta
where
in a
we're
ping
headed.
it. You got it in the Pip-Boy. You got it stored in Dr. Vincent Green's Pip-Boy. Bing.
And
But-
some of
Tomorrow
you are
morning,
going to
that's where we
need
should head.
treatment before we go anywhere.
Yeah, that's how we
Because
got to
you
figure out.
critical injuries.
People are wounded.
I
So
don't see
if
any
we
wounds in the combat tracker.
do a long
Yeah, look at the
rest,
effects. Critical
what is
injury
that?
head, dazed, critical injury right arm.
Do I know?
Yeah.
Looking at
Still says I'm dazed.
confused too, but that's regardless, right? Dazed and confused.
long-term recovery with medical
right,
attention.
We do have a couple of doctors and a clinic available. Some stim packs. I would think it would be rather easy to get everyone up and running in a place like this.
Oh, mine says treated.
Yeah,
Treated
I
just
don't-
means that you don't suffer it during that combat, but it doesn't go away.
Right. How do you get from treated
so-
to thumbs up?
So I got to go in here and change it myself.
For
Fine.
injuries, each day of rest and medical attention a patient receives allows you to assist their endurance plus survival test at the end of the day to heal their injuries using your int plus medicine target number. So my int plus medicine target number is 15. So you would have to do a endurance plus survival with the difficulty of 15.
Who, me?
Roll below 15. Whoever has an injury.
Goes for the robot too.
No.
No, well, yours would be a
robot-
repair.
Yeah, I've got
would be-
repair though.
What was it again? It was what? Endurance and what?
Endurance plus survival. So click on endurance and then click survival. Oh, you got a success, so you're good. You get. Why isn't that too? Oh, because it doesn't have the correct target number. My target number is 15. So yeah,
Oh, I
that
don't
would have
know
been
why it would.
3 successes.
Would
Two
I have
successes.
needed to change that target number somewhere?
I don't know how to change that target number.
Because I mean, if I'm rolling it, it's 5 because my endurance is 4 and my survival is 1.
Right. So you have to roll the check because it's your stats.
Right.
But having received medical attention, your target number is my medical.
Oh.
So I'm setting the difficulty because I'm a trained doctor providing help.
Okay.
It seems
so
like
I
it would
should
be
change
your
that. Was that
role,
just two
though. It seems
successes?
like it should be your role, not his. Like,
You
like,
would
you should
think
have
so,
to roll.
but
Like,
you rolled it a 6 and a 3,
maybe you could force him
both of
to
which
roll
are
it, right? That's
well below
give
my
him an
15.
if. Yeah, no, it's
Could be 2
good.
successes, yeah.
So that would remove
could-
your injury.
Does he get
I
the
don't know how to
extra?
use
Does he get to keep the action point? Nah, can he?
Well, we
I
have
have no
6,
idea.
so it doesn't go over.
I know you can't get more than 6, but you could just as a thought. Could you? Can I give it to the next guy rolling the same thing on the that's bleeding over there?
I'll
So-
see why not.
Who's got the better repair?
So what do we got to do?
Yeah.
Delete some effects here? Is that what we're looking to? Let's see, you're not
Healing robot,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
int repair.
not that anymore.
Yeah, my repair target number is
Uh,
an 8, and intelligence is a 7. So 15 is my repair roll. Well, if I'm using intelligence, which
It's
usually it
intelligence
would
and
be.
repair. Is
Yeah,
the
so it's 15.
And I'm
Alright,
gonna
yeah,
go
you're
ahead
better
and give
than
you
I am on
that for the next day.
Yeah, mine's only 8.
So I got to use
Why?
intelligence.
no.
Shouldn't it be the person doing the repair though, or the person doing the like you were treating me, so it should have been your role?
For healing normally, it's a endurance survival roll, regardless,
By the person,
Um,
yeah.
by the person. So the medical attention just says your difficulty is different now, but you still have to do the roll because it's still your body.
Okay, so the problem that
machines
we
are
actually are facing is how to do that in fantasy
For-
grounds.
Yeah, I don't know how to change the target number, but
Right.
yeah,
There you go. You repaired 4 things there, Bishop.
there you go.
Bam.
4 successes. That's awesome.
So,
Get
all I
that
had was
critically
a-
injured right arm.
My
right
arm,
one
my
string
arm.
is
Oh,
fine.
look, it,
3, right?
Well, now it's
Alright.
repaired and it shoots lasers.
I just changed it to a thumbs up now, right?
No, you just remove the effect and
I think
then
you
it's
just had
gone.
this little
No,
wire right
on the-
here and just
yeah,
put
but
the
on the
two wires
combat.
together.
Oh yeah, on the
Back to
combat, just thumbs up. You're fine.
And it removed it.
Remove the wound number of wounds on that area.
Very nice.
very nice. And I gave
Vision doesn't
everyone
get
that
too well
can
rested.
have well rested, because I don't
So
think a robot can be
Marbanya,
well rested.
just
Yeah.
for clarification, attempting to do the repairs on robots and stuff has a difficulty of 2 plus 1 for each injury.
Okay.
So that's how many successes you would have had to have
So
rolled 3.
You would have
So
had to
you
roll
just
3,
succeeded, yeah.
which you did, so it's
Yeah.
all good.
Okay.
But
It
that's your
that
target
wasn't
number would
so
be 3.
easy. It wasn't so
So
easy.
right, but so they do make a robot repair kit and they make a multi-tool that both give you bonuses to repair.
Right. Just like they make
Okay.
a doctor's bag and
Right,
first aid kits
right.
that give you bonuses.
So there's ways to make it easier. I
to
just
mitigate
need,
it. Yeah.
yeah, I've got 40 caps. I need 8 more caps to get that robot repair kit. And then the repair
You need,
kit's
like,
got what, like
200 for
10
the doctor's
uses?
bag.
Or what is it? Is it use it once and it's gone, or?
As far as I can tell, there's unlimited uses. I couldn't find anywhere in the rules where it says you get X number of uses out of this.
Okay.
It's like a doctor's bag, right? Same kind of
Yeah.
idea, right?
Yeah, there's a doctor's bag and a first aid kit,
Yeah.
both of which just
The thing in
They increase
Fallout
the number of hit
is
points.
that they kind of want you to
Let all
do
that fall through the cracks.
is role play things more.
They want
right?
you to role play the game. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna
More
reload
role-playing.
my bandages and I'm gonna get some,
Well, speaking of which, there are a couple things that Ben wants to do while he's here, and you guys see Ben. He just starts opening drawers and rummaging through things and picking up bottles of liquid, lifting the lid off, smelling them, sniffing them, tasting some
Passing
liquid
out.
here and there.
Wait, in the
Yeah,
trade,
maybe.
in the trade post, like open.
Not the trade post though. Oh, we weren't.
Yeah,
we
we're
weren't
in the
sh-
store.
Yeah, never mind. We're not in the show.
Yeah, we left the hospital.
You just bought a bunch of shotgun shells, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
Now you're gonna rifle the
you
place.
could have
I-
done
I
this
don't know
in the
for whatever reason I-
past, we gotta have a
Yeah.
flashback, like.
Well, see, I
Suddenly
didn't.
we
Yeah.
flash back to before you guys got to the trade post. And,
That's good.
I
Greg.
mean, yeah, I don't have a
Um,
problem with that. What did you get? What did you need?
Well,
from
I'm
the-
so the perks that I've taken is like chemist, and it's one of them's called Pharma, PHARMA FARMA. So, but what that does is so chemist chems you create last twice as long as normal. In addition, you unlock chems recipes that have this perk as a requirement. And then the Pharma Farmer is when you are scavenging a location that contains medicine or chems, which was the hospital we were at, the clinic or whatever, you find one additional item randomly determined without spending action points. So I don't know, I took those thinking, that'd be pretty cool having somebody that can, scrounge up chemicals and stuff for anti-rad crap and things like that. But then it all depends on how you're going to run the game, Drake.
well, there's some scavenging rules and stuff too that we
Okay.
can use that I like. I mean, I haven't like dove down the rabbit hole in it too much, but
Right.
they're right in the rule book. And there's tables you can roll on, and there's abilities. So when you guys get outside of your home to scavenge, then we can look at it. But I don't think you're going to scavenge your own clinic, right? Like,
Yeah, let's see. Well, it tells you where to scavenge. When you begin scavenging, the GM details the location where this happens. Your GM may choose it above category level.
yeah, exactly. But
Scale degree.
I'm
Yeah, there's all
assuming
kinds
it's
of-
going to
yeah.
be not your GAC, right? Not here inside of your.
Right.
I mean, if
Well, I
you
don't
guys
know. It looks to
just
me like
want to
this one ain't gonna be working much longer.
if you guys just want to the trade post, knock her
Just
out
rub
or
it.
whatever, and then take whatever you want. I mean, if that's what can I do to stop you? You guys are kind
No,
of
no, no. We're
the
civilized people.
militia, right? So
I'm a civilized robot.
Just start picking stuff up. Requisition.
I was looking
Requisition.
for the
Abraham
calendar. Is
Lincoln,
what I was looking for over here.
he said, "My,
Yibbit,
you
yibbit,
boys
We're gonna
sure
pass
look
the day.
civilized."
We're gonna. It's now Sunday. Sunday. We're gonna say it's like 10 in the morning.
Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Yeah. 2287. Wow. Huh? Oh, the button is over there.
And the radio signal, it takes us out into the forest.
Takes you
Out in the
out of
wilderness?
this, yeah, like south of Boston,
Out into the Deadlands.
into the
Badlands?
wastelands. The
Wastelands.
wastelands.
I don't
Going
know,
to
but,
wasteland.
Middle of November in Massachusetts, that could be, sketchy weather-wise.
It's snowing out there right now, so it's November, right? It's November 13th, so it's not horrible cold, but it's cold. And you guys are guessing a minimum, if you guys like, as the crow flies in a direct path, 4 or 5 hours to get out there where that beep is at. So, and I don't think
It's
you
in
guys
daylight.
are. I don't think you guys are super experienced in traveling the wasteland, seeing that most of you traveled to the Skek and stayed here for the most part, right?
Let's go.
We
My clan brought me here and dropped me off. So yeah.
It's kind of what
let's
happened
take a
to me.
look at. I'm gonna pop this map in your face again.
That's a
take a
mail
look at
order
this
repair
map.
guy.
This is
I remember
the
that.
this
Is that
is
by
your
Brookline, right?
Pip Boy, your Pip Boy
Oh, no.
map.
We're by Brookline.
Yeah, you guys are the token. You're probably more like over here somewhere, but
Right, okay. I thought you said we were just outside Fenway Park.
well, Fenway Park is Diamond City.
Oh, okay.
Diamond City.
That
Get
makes
it?
sense.
Get it? Diamond, Fenway, baseball diamond.
I never knew that playing the game. I guess I must have overlooked that part.
Fucking
Well, when you
Yankees.
first go in, you got to go up the bleachers, right, to get in? Like up the stadium?
Ping.
I don't remember, Drake. It's been a long time.
That's why I encourage you to spend the $40 to get the game and play it for a little bit and get in the
I've got it.
mood. I do.
I've got the game.
I was playing it for a little bit. I was wandering around this whole area, just like checking it out. So yeah, I mean, you guys know that it's a pretty dangerous like area. I mean, you don't want to just be like banging on trash can lids walking down the street, drawing attention to yourself, because there's a lot of things out in the wasteland that you may attract attention to. Raiders and mutants and rad roaches, whatever. Blowflies. So are you guys ready to what's happening at this GEC though? What are you guys shutting it down, or are you guys
No,
Tell
we
him-
can't do that. We shut that generator off, the power goes down, and this
Yeah.
place will fall apart in 3 days.
yep.
It was my understanding that this thing, this whatever it is affecting us, is trapped in the Gek somehow,
Mhm.
and that I thought we were going to have to destroy the Gek to destroy it.
Mm.
What? Yeah, true. Right now.
Well, the generator is where the problem is, wasn't it?
The yeah,
Like
the
instant message of
power, the fusion core
right.
is got the signal coming. That's why you're going to go see if you can stop it from the signal side. That's why you're going out into the wasteland.
Right, without
Oh,
stopping
so
the
this is
generator.
more. So it's like a receiver on this end that's receiving the signal.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
signal's coming from out
Okay,
there, beaming
got it.
in.
yeah.
Got it.
And the signal that's coming in is making everyone lose their memory and turn into synths. You don't know. It doesn't make any sense totally. Like, because the people that you killed that were synths were town people. Like, that was Bob and that was Joe and that was
Now
the
Bobby the
mayor.
Bard.
That was the mayor.
Bo-
Yeah.
Bobby the Synth.
Yeah. That's why it encouraged us to create our own people so that we could then kill them.
Right. Yeah.
So
the
We
whole
had to go to this
storyline.
signal thing.
The whole
the
book
slash
tells
line,
us that.
the dotted lines, is that rail then?
Oh, on the Pip-Boy? Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the layers aren't exactly to scale, but here, check this out. Watch this.
So what, like this is a railroad?
Like this. See? Now there's another layer. Right there.
This looks just gray to me. Oh, there we go.
See, there's a layer.
I see.
these are
It's where
railroads.
railroads used to be. It looks like this thrown out now. That one that was there before.
There's the real Boston, like today. That's Google Maps stretched over the top.
Yeah.
I got the whole skyline, and look at all these. That's a Fallout map. It's kind of. I like using that one. That one would be kind of.
Did the clouds animate on that?
I could put add that. But I think this one makes the best sense for you guys
Yeah.
right now.
I mean, if those are the most accurate current travel routes, then yes.
What is this? That's halfway between here and our destination. What is
Yeah, it looks
that?
like a junkyard.
This is kind of what you guys would know. Your characters would know.
'Cause it looks like a lot of that rail's no longer there on that other map.
Yeah, but there would be a path or a trail or a.
Right, where the rail used to go.
Yeah.
You
Just like
guys
the one right
know
down through
what
the sand.
shows up on Dr. Vincent's Pip-Boy. That's what your characters know.
Well, let's go.
Shoot, Ron, and there's an old railway over the other side of Bunker, runs along 72 highway over there. That all you
Huh?
can see is the berm that it was built on for a long way, and that was over 100 years ago.
So you guys get up the next morning, do your packing, get your gear ready. By the time you get out of the area, it's close to noon. You know you got several hours worth of travel. So when you guys like step out of the convention center and into the streets of Boston, you immediately hear gunfire to your east. Several streets over, you can hear da 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 da. And that is the direction you got to head towards. So, with that in mind, let's talk about the party travel, the party order. How you guys would normally be moving down through like a city block, like down the street, down Through a building, through an
Who else?
alley.
Who else trained in survival? Ben and Thrud are. No. Thrud is not. Scratch that. Ben
I mean,
is.
I have one rank of survival.
I have 3
I've
but I'm
got
not
7.
trained per se. It's
Can't
not
have
my-
7.
It's not your tag, right?
Yeah, you can't have 7 as the
6 is
5.
the max for any
6 is the
skill.
max. You can't go above 6.
Really? Well, I've got sneak 8, survival 7.
You're cheating.
You're a-
So
I wondered why some of your roll target numbers were so fucking high.
Okay, so I need to spread those points out to some other stuff. So I got an 8 in repair.
Yeah, can't.
No, wait a second. Wait. There's things that give me an 8 in repair. Education or something like that. I remember reading all this. Maybe.
You don't have to convince us that you're wrong.
Huh.
We
I don't
already know it. You have to catch up to
So
that
you
realization.
cannot. So you cannot raise anything above 6, but are there stats that can make things go above 6?
Uh-uh.
There are not. Okay, so I
No,
can
you
spread those
cap
points out
out
to other
at
things.
6.
Cool.
You,
Okay.
in the book tag skills and by skill rank section, it says skills have a maximum rank of 6. You cannot increase a skill rank above 6 by any means.
And why would they allow it on this? That doesn't make any sense. But okay, so
That's just something they missed on that part.
NPCs can. They can have like 100. No, I don't know.
now wait a second. I can't even
attributes
change
are
these
supposed to
numbers.
cap at
I
10,
can't
right?
change these numbers. So these have
Yeah.
been added up without me doing it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
click
you
the
can.
edit list button at the top.
And that gives you up and
Edit.
down arrows on either
Then you
side.
give up and down arrows.
Uh-huh. See, I didn't know that was there. So
Hiding.
yeah.
Well, I tell you what, somebody snuck on the table then has been messing with your character sheet because I haven't touched it. So,
I confess, Marv, you know it's me.
You make that repair 10.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
Because it's the special abilities only go up to 10, right? Your attributes, they can only go as high as
Yeah.
10. and
Your
your
attributes
skills
max out
can
at
only go
10.
to 6.
So 16 is the highest you should be able to theoretically do
For
it.
a target number, yeah.
I just
so
also
what about
read
my
that I didn't-
attributes?
I missed before.
your
My
attributes
intelligence
look
is
okay.
7. Is that okay? All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
May go up to a 10.
This was something I missed during character creation. It says during character creation, you cannot increase any skill to a rank above 3
Right.
unless you're creating a character of level 3 or above.
Hmm.
Oh.
So next time we
Serious?
create characters, I'll have to
So the highest you can go is a 3?
Yeah,
add
creation,
character
yeah.
creation.
At first
That's the way
level.
I created my guy, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I bumped some shit up to 6. Like, repair.
Yeah, like my medicine.
I was wondering how you
Amazing.
guys were all
6.
rolling so good.
Yeah. Because we're all low-level cheaters.
Had such great
It
target
was like
numbers.
3rd edition. We were like
And I'm looking at my target
stacking
number.
everything. Like you could just buff somebody totally up, have like a +6 to your like rolls and like
Right.
10 to your armor class. It was no, you couldn't stack none of that shit. We were all cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo my abilities and see what.
Add all the modifiers and then times it by 2. Honestly.
Yeah, I had
Be
5
like-
points over 6 in various categories, so I had 5 points to spend another. So now I'm a little more skilled in things.
It's a little more
So-
spread out.
Yeah.
As you guys are moving down the street, Thrud steps on something and a nuclear bomb goes off and kills the whole party. Roll up new characters. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, wait a minute. I was legal.
we can do it easy. We can start. So how you guys envisioning that? Thruds up front? Like
Yes.
just walking down the street dragging a
Yeah.
crowbar or something?
No, him and because my survival's pretty high. I mean, I've got a 6 in survival, so Ben through it is gonna be out in front with Thrud. The two of them are side by side because Thrud doesn't really have the smarts for survival, but he's got the Ben doesn't really have the means of. He needs some extra protection if he's going to be out there in front. Big, tall, skinny, lanky.
So he's kind of point man. And you got your 50 cal guy right behind him, like covering him.
Yeah. Point man, 50 cal man, right behind him. Yeah.
And we're gonna take. I'm gonna clear Gil out of the party sheet too. And the combat tracker. We don't need that skip turn on him. We'll just take him out. What are we doing, Josh? We hope you're feeling better. But we are okay. So we got you two in the front, then we got what? Bishop in the middle, and then I think maybe something like this. Like this, you guys are moving. Like, are you on the party sheet on the order tab? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I'm ranged. I've got my hunting rifle.
All right, and then
So
I'm squishy, so yeah.
since we got it open and we're looking at it, do you guys want to go ahead and like set a watch order if you guys have camping? Not
3 watches. Is that how we do it?
I think everybody should have to take an hour and a half.
We just
Yeah,
sleep
you'd
for
like
10
us to
hours and
split
do
it
2
all
hours
up,
each.
but if we have
Like,
two
that's
Like
Two
people,
7.5 hours. Yeah.
we have twice the opportunity to spy something, sneak it up to kill us. Yeah.
Does Bishop really sleep?
Hey, there's a thought.
Yeah, we've got our built-in alarm system.
It turns sentry mode on.
Right?
I don't know. You remember the rule that I had when you said you were going to play a robot? I said you're in charge of figuring it out. I don't know how it works. So, can you stay up all night? You just stand there like.
Yeah, I don't see why. He doesn't.
I can't imagine that any
A robot doesn't
robot
need
that I've
sleep.
ever seen on any show, the Jetsons, the Mars one, any of them, they all had a sleep mode. Every one of them did. So why is your mode?
They had to power
What?
up, didn't they? Wasn't that their...
Don't you have like a little solar panel that pops up like Wally and you got to charge up or something?
What
Yeah,
was
I
your
guess-
origin? I don't see robot in the origins.
He's
I
an
know there was
assault.
Mr. Handy?
Mr. Handy, isn't it?
Assaultron. Assaultron.
Oh,
From
Assaultron.
the,
Okay, from the other book, Wanderer's Guide. Gotcha.
yeah, from the Wanderer's Guide.
Sign for the front line.
I'm just seeing if there's any input.
Martian Cat, with your Prime subscription. What's up? Sheesh. Must be Jingo's night to cook. I see him in chat.
Few human creations.
Alright, so we'll figure that out as we get to our first time that you guys want to take a break. A break? A nap? A rest? Well, you guys head out of the GAC, and you guys kind of got to start heading south of Boston, right? And you guys are already on the south side of the river. Um, who's super familiar with Boston? Like that's lived there and knows like anything about Boston?
Never been
Like,
there.
I mean, I've been there once, like in high school. So like took the
I've
train and wandered around and then
spent a couple of
left.
weekends there, but that's it.
Sorry, you might be the most expert then if you spent like a couple of weekends there.
Indoors in a convention center. The
Well, you
entire
know
time.
all about the
Oh.
convention center. That's probably where you were at. That's probably where this Gek is at, is the convention center.
Probably.
It's the
Stuck
Boston Convention Center. That's where it's was there like a movie theater on the roof? This one has a movie theater.
I don't remember. I didn't get to see that.
Like outdoor
I was busy
grass
working
area.
through the entire time, so
All right, so you guys kind of move through the streets. You got to cut to the east, down the block, and then head south. And when you get to the intersection down the street, you can hear the gunfire, and it sounds one block over, and you don't even need to go that way if you don't want to. You can easily go south and avoid whatever that shooting is over there.
Can I tell what kind of gun it is? What kind of guns they are?
And
I am skilled in guns.
they're small caliber, probably like 10 millimeters, maybe? Isn't that the most prevalent?
Yeah.
9 mil, 10 mil, yeah.
Well, no, I don't think they have too many 9 mils in Fallout. I think it's 10 mil, isn't it? Isn't
Oh.
that 10 mils?
Yeah, 10 mil is the basic standard pistol.
Pop, 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 pop. You know.
All right.
Pow, bing, pow. There's not a lot of gunfire. It's not like
Yeah,
pop shots here
not
and
my
there.
monkey, not my carnival or circus, whatever they say.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think we just leave them to their own disputes.
We can mop up whatever's left when we come back.
When you get about, I don't know, about 3 or 4 blocks south, when you avoided that area, you come across a vault dweller. It's kind of crouched down, looks all scared, still in their vault dweller outfit. Vault's 81 dweller. Got the big 81
Do I
on
know
their
him?
back.
because I'm from 81.
Oh
that's
yeah,
like the east
yeah,
west
you
there.
know him.
I'm
You
originally
know him.
from 81.
You look up. He looks up at you and he looks scared. He says, "Our fusion core's damaged."
General, you're fucking.
What did you do to it?
I'm out looking for one, and I think I found one, but those raiders over there have it. And he points towards the gunfire.
Raiders. There's a fusion core over there?
That's what I heard.
Free fusion core.
Don't necessarily know that this guy needs to take it back to the vault.
I don't have the fondest memories of the vault. They kicked me out after all.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
they
we're
may
on
have
the same
become.
Yeah,
our
well,
monkey?
they kind of
Well,
had
we're on the same
reasons
page.
they
Because I
kicked
made
you out.
blood.
I mean, there's the reason over there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, they kicked me out because I made Thrud. Turned him into a mutant.
And what'd you say your name was again? Frederick?
The thread. The thread is my name. The thread.
Oh, easy boy. Doc, you got some catnip
Okay.
or something for this thing?
So the vault dweller leaves you to your devices. Like, continues on hiding somewhere else. You guys.
Thread want to go take power fusion core.
We need.
Mel
we need a
want to
fusion
ride
core.
Thread.
go to the signal or go to the.
Maybe we'll need the fusion core
Yeah,
to
that's-
repair
that's
the
a-
signal.
I mean,
Let's
That's what I
retrieve the
think.
fusion core.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah,
Guys,
somehow it is our
get the
monkey.
fusion core. I've only got one.
You wanna?
Oh, that's what you put in them suits of armor and stuff, isn't it?
Mm.
Those are fusion cores. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the most valuable thing in this setting.
No.
I know some people. Would be very interested.
Fusion cores wear out. They break. They get
Right.
low on juice.
That's what I mean. The most valuable thing here.
That's why
Everybody
the
wants.
Brotherhood
Yeah, it
likes
could
to
have.
gather
It could be a
everything as they
fusion
can.
core that has like 2% charge to it. Still, you don't know. Be like, brr, hey, we powered up our
We'll just let Fred stick his tongue on the terminals and see if it tingles.
Are you guys gonna go towards the gunshots, or are you guys gonna keep going towards the signal?
Oh, I
Huh?
thought we were already headed towards the gunshots now.
Yeah, gunshots.
No, you guys have
Oh,
moved
no,
like
I-
gunshots.
you had moved like 5 or 6 blocks south of the gunfire, and you came across this vault dweller who says that the people who are shooting are the ones that have the fusion cell. He thinks.
And they're raiders. So, hey.
So have we just flanked them?
Yeah. Well, no, you're far enough away that you haven't done anything with them yet.
So we might be able to flank them still.
You could go and try to flank them or do whatever, but
So, I believe Ben's going to try to sneak up there and get a good look at what's going on. Report back.
so you guys are just gonna hang out here, like in this intersection?
Yeah, maybe Thread should start walking that way, so he can be there by the time the battle starts.
Why does Thread walk
Shame,
slow or
shame.
something?
Mm.
He
What's
is
that
slow,
supposed
but he
to
doesn't walk
mean?
slow. So you're gonna go off by yourself? Is that what I heard Ben say?
Yeah.
Like
Where's Ben going?
5 blocks by yourself?
No.
Towards the
We'll try to
gunfire?
get close and see what's going on. Get close as close as we can as a group, and then if I need to sneak another block up there to, try to find out exactly where they're at and what's going on, I will. I don't necessarily need to sneak just because I need to sneak. Does that make any sense?
The closer you
Sure
get
does.
to it, the less thinking that you gotta sneak, because it's pretty obvious where you gotta go. If
Well,
that
then
helps.
we don't need to be snaking.
Right, because the gunfire.
But we do want
is-
to try to get the drop on them.
When you get up a little closer, you now hear that the gunfire is ricocheting like down some alleyways and stuff, and it doesn't only sound like 10mm shot, but there may be some kind of Gatlin kind of shot going on here,
Oh,
like a machine gun. Every
Yeah. That
Once
automatic
in a
fire
while.
is what I was interested in.
yeah, the automatic fire sound, and
It's a 50 cal.
you know how to shoot one of them, Bishop?
I don't know what it is. I can't tell.
Chunk, 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 chunk.
so you guys end up like kind of down at the edge of a cul-de-sac area towards the edge of the rural area, and you can see across. You get into a building and you can see across the street where these guys are hanging out, and it looks like this. Like,
That looked like it's screenshot right out of the game.
right? Like, I want to put you guys down, like, over here on the edge of the map. Like down here. Oh, I don't need your tokens locked.
It's the biggest stop sign I ever seen.
Chunk, 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 chunk. Oh my God, we're so small.
You're so small. I just got your tokens on here if you want to move them around or whatever. But you can
I'm not small.
yeah, you can zoom in. You can hear that uh the Raiders are in this building, right? Back here. See my pings? And it's pretty clear because they're yelling out the window at anybody they hear or see that they're going to kill them and they're going to shoot them and they're going to chop them up and they're going to do stuff to them.
And they're
If they
just
get-
wasting shots. They're just pinging shots. out.
Anything that moves nearby, they take a shot at it. So that's why you guys are like across the street into a building, right? You can see out the window that this building
Well, who's
is over
got them
there.
pinned down here? Who are the people who or the thing? What is the thing that has them pinned down? then?
There's nobody's pinned them down. It doesn't seem like. The thing that you're concerned about now that you're looking around is the machine gun turret on the roof. That's what you're kind of concerned about.
Oh.
There's a turret on the roof of this building here in front of us.
Yeah.
This building up here somewhere?
It's actually on top of the chimney, like in the chimney, like just it like sticks right above the chimney. It's got like cover. It's like brr, brr, like down inside the chimney hole, like brr, dur, 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 dur. Up here. There's a gun up there. I mean, you can't really make it out, but you can hear it up there making a little noise scanning the area.
So it's not
It's a
manned.
sentry turret?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? A sentry turret? Okay. So it's not all right. So it's like motion detection type shit.
Yeah. It's
That is, but the small fire is small arms fire is actual people in it. Or
There's
things.
an
thing.
image. There's an image
They're
of it.
yelling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There you go. So that it's like down in the chimney, like the gun is sticking out. The sensor is too, but like the feet are down in the chimney, like a little bit. It's got a little bit of cover up there. It's like, it's active. It's scanning the area, and you can hear inside the building, and even movement and body figures moving around. They're like, look at that! Somebody's over there moving around. I can see movement in that building over there. Well, let's shoot over that way. And a couple of bullets come flying your way. Ping, pow, ping.
So the best way to negate that machine gun fire is to get close to the building.
Yep.
Yep.
Closer to the guys that have the small arm guns.
And how you propose we get close to that building anyway? I don't know. That's a long way up there. Open ground, get shot out. Leaking
Get up-
blood on shit all over the place.
Get up alongside the building. That's what we need to do.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna work my way over to like this car right over here. Using that.
If you guys even get close to that corner, they're gonna start shooting at you. Like, you know what I mean? You guys are back a little bit. I'm just showing you the picture. If you guys get anywhere near this corner, we're gonna roll initiative. Like, move to that car or go over to that side of the building or exit the safe spot that we're hiding in currently to try to see this building. You know what I mean?
Okay. We're
I'm
just
giving
gonna
you
leave and
guys
go
that
south.
opportunity to see the building, to see what you're up against before combat.
Yeah.
But if you're ready for combat, then we can roll initiative and you guys can exit where you're at and move towards them.
Well, they know we're here. They pinged a couple of shots this direction. So if we keep their attention over here and somebody tries to sneak around back, flank them.
You risk getting small arms fire wherever the machine gun isn't focused. I mean, we need some sort of distraction
Mm-hmm.
if we were gonna assault this place. And I'm still not convinced we need to.
Yeah. Neither am I.
I'm not
It
either.
seems dangerous.
Yep.
I
Let's
think
head
that
south.
the more important mission is the finding
Ping.
what's
Radio
sending
signal.
that signal in. Yeah.
What I think we should do is we'll take this little, and we're gonna pin it like right on the map.
Yeah. Mark it on the map. Mark it in the clipboard.
I made it green. There you go. You can see it good. See it right next to your. Can you see it?
Holy shit! I do now, barely. Yeah.
Oh, geez, yeah.
We'll think of something better, but that's what we got for now. Oh, you know what? I think I did. I think I did the cool thing. Is somebody keeping some notes at all? Do we have a party note taker? Has anyone volunteered for that? Does anyone like to do that? Some people like doing it. I hate it as a
Shit.
player. I'm like, I ain't taking no notes. That's why I stream. As a DM, I don't have to take no notes then either.
Go back. and
I,
watch
ta-
it.
I take occasional notes, but like the last thing I've got here is
Sounds
we
like a
came
volunteer
upon
to me.
him.
Well, for those
Confronting
that don't
Winona
take
as-
notes, like me and a good DM, I will share this quest with you in the quest, so you don't have to take notes. And there it is.
Raider hideout.
Raider hideout. Very good.
Yeah, the image
enough.
and the whole thing. That works. I like that. Now you have a quest. All right, so you guys probably takes you, I don't know, about a half hour to get over there and check it out and discuss it and go, nah, we're gonna come back. Let's keep going. So you guys
Right.
like
We're already burning daylight.
Come back when they're not
Yeah.
so alert.
So you guys
Back
are
at
heading
when they're
south,
sleeping.
and you got to cut through a like down a dirt road, and I think I have this upside down, but let me see. Oh, it doesn't matter. All right, cool. All right, so you guys are traveling. Where's the party? Party sheet. I need to turn you upside down because you're heading south. And then I'm going to drag you over here to the map. As you guys enter an area that's sus. It's a little sus. Do we have a line of sight on this at all or anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't have it turned on
Oh,
yet
it's
though.
bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's a big map. All right, so I've been giving it some thought about zones and about movement and is it free. So I think what I want to do for now is I look through the rules and it looks like movement in general is a minor action to take the move. Right? It's not free, you can't just run around. So if you're in melee with somebody, you can move around them and I'll let you do that as free, right? Like around repositioning around them or something. But if you're going to move, it costs you your movement to do so. And in general, we're going to just keep it kind of 5e-ish as the thought process for now. That, close
You
zone.
can move about 30 feet.
Yeah, close zone is 30, and the next zone is about 60, and then 180, and then 360 or whatever, right? Is way out there as far. So that's just the kind of idea it is for now. Now, if you guys want to like jump over a fence or run up some stairs or climb up a ladder, you got to use an action point to do that. Right? That's not a movement action. That's using an action point. So
Using an action point, or you use your action, or you have to use an action.
You have to use an action point. So at some point you may want to just rally for the round and see if you can gain more action points, right? That's what the rally is you take your turn and you try to add more action points to the player action point pools so people could climb up on the roof or, if you needed to. So kind of makes you try to earn those action points in different ways. But you guys are moving down through here, and Ben, you are the first one to get a whiff of dogs, like
Dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
So
Like a pack.
hold my hand up. Stop everybody. Say, hey, we got a pack of dogs running around. I say we need to get up on this roof. Or that roof. Or that one. Or this roof.
I think it's a good idea. To,
Get up on the roof.
Right. yeah.
Up on the roof.
There, where are...
That'd be a good one. It's nice and tall.
Yeah.
It's got a convenient tree right next to it.
Yeah, the convenience tree.
I showed that I put them on a map, but I don't see them on the map. Where did I put them?
You can double click on them to see what map opens up.
Which tree you guys talking about? The tree
Oh,
by
that's
the
a
witch,
long-ass
or the
map.
tree by the pile of skulls.
This tree right here.
Hold on. I
Growing
screwed
up beside
up.
this big building. I didn't realize how far south this building went. Then we got a building shaped like a casket.
Yeah.
That's for a casket for a very odd-shaped person, but yeah,
Yes.
lumpy on one side.
There we go.
They were
Johnny
signs.
Merrill.
For
the
some
Elephant
reason,
Man
when I
casket.
put the encounter in, it put the encounter from the Raiders in the thing. I don't know what happened. It was weird. All right, so yeah, Ben's like, stop, hold on, I smell dogs. He's like, maybe we should take the high ground. And before you guys can react, you can hear them growling and running, and they're coming from this direction. So we're just gonna roll into initiative, and we're gonna start off with Mel, as there are some mongrel dogs around the corner coming out of this building over here. Like you can hear them as they smell you, or hear you, or sense you.
Right.
Let me turn
So-
on a little cover for you guys. Some line of
question,
sight.
what
Okay.
what decides that the dogs, they've got the same initiative as Thrud, but he goes last? Is there something else that, like based
There's no
off your
roll
initiative?
for initiative. It's based entirely
Right.
on your stats.
Right, so just luck of the draw that he got thrown at the bottom.
No, that's his
What's,
initiative.
What's
He's
this
got
right here?
the lowest initiative of anything in the combat tracker. So
All
he goes
these
last.
unidentifieds have an initiative of 10.
Yeah, and they're a little bit faster than him.
That's what that's what I'm asking. Is there some other stat that indicates that is, it's not just based on your initiative, obviously.
Why is Thrud's 10 lower than the unidentified's 10?
Exactly.
Is the question.
Because
Thank you, Manicuria.
they have 4 legs.
All right.
However you want to make up the reason is fine with me. I thought it was alphabetized, but apparently
it
I
was
was
a gameplay
wrong.
question. I was
apparently
asking so I would know.
I thought it was alphabetized, but apparently I was wrong. So that's what I'm
No.
saying. Just make up whatever
Is it
reason you want
alphabetized
that he goes last.
by the
It's fine.
token's actual name, not by
What?
unidentified?
Mongrel, maybe.
M versus T?
Could be.
Yeah. Could be.
Could be. Because he should have
gonna-
spelled
we're
his
gonna name
name
him
A
to-
Thrud. That's what I said. He should name his character.
No, we're gonna
Triple A
What is this?
Thrud.
name him Aaron. We're gonna name him Aaron. We're gonna rename him Aaron Thrud. Aaron.
And next encounter, we'll see what
Hey,
happens.
Ron.
But
Aaron.
Mel, what are you
Hey,
gonna
hey,
do as
Ma.
you? Now, obviously, they're kind of over there at long range at the moment.
Right. What is this round thing over here? What is that?
Round thing over where are you pinging? I didn't
My
see you
movement.
ping. Round thing? The building next to you? Oh, what
That
you're
thing
trying to
over
get? Hold on your top of?
Yeah, is that something I can get on top of?
It's like a
Can?
It's like a rusty old water barrel stand. You could
Yeah.
climb up there. It's kind of rickety though, but I think you could get inside of it maybe. Like it's a
Even better.
water barrel.
Alright. I just want to be
Gonna-
able to have some good cover that I can shoot out of.
It's going to
also-
take you an action point to climb up into it.
Alright.
So you can move and take your action point to climb up into it, and then you still have your action. I don't know. You ready?
Hang on.
Just get set up in there, maybe trying to get a gun out and try to like get like a clear shot at something coming running from this direction. Like, is that where your goal is? Sniper
So
position?
is that how I do it? An action point to take an additional minor action?
No, it's an action point to climb up into the.
I understand that, but the way to spend the action point, there's only so many options that it gives.
Oh, how to mechanically
Minus
do it?
one.
Yeah.
Either take additional minor action, obtain information, add a d20 to the next action roll, or add a damage dice to the next action roll. Those are the
Say
only
take an
ways.
additional minor action because
That's
it doesn't
Yeah.
what
really
I did.
Yeah,
affect
that's the
anything.
right one. That's the right one. You did it right. Good job.
Okay.
But
So
what's your
I'm up
goal of
there.
being inside in there? What's the?
Cover. To be able to shoot whatever comes around the corner
So you gotta kind of like
right over here. Whatever comes
you gotta
around that
spin
corner
your
right there.
you gotta like spin your action kind of like to
Yeah,
like
be ready.
poke some rust out of the way and get your bear. What do
No,
you got?
okay,
Your
prepared?
rifle? What do you got in there? What
Yeah,
do
my
you
hunting rifle.
get your what
I
is
said
it?
that I was going to be at the back because I had my
30
hunting rifle. It's like a
30
308.
30? What is it? What kind of hunting rifle is it? Nice.
It's a 308, I believe.
308.
Oh, you
Ooh.
got 6.
You got a scope on it? Right, you get all set up in there. I don't think you're
Okay,
ready
yeah.
though, but I think you're you can give yourself some cover and all that crap too. Those things you're about actually we have the power in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, my
to,
ammunition is 308 rounds, so
I'm gonna say that you are you're about 6 feet off the ground. You're up in the
okay,
air too.
that's good. That's where
All
I
right,
want to be for.
Dr. Vincent Green, what are you gonna do? You see him run over there. He like climbs up, hops up, The thing's kind of rickety though. You think, like 4 or 5 good like shoves on it could get it tipped over, but
I
he's
want
up
to climb up
inside
on
of it.
top of this. Seems like a better
And it's
vantage
like
point,
like somebody has taken sheet metal and kind of strapped it up on top of a rickety pole barn. It's not very secure up there. Those are like canvas tarps mostly spread across the top. This building over here looks pretty secure.
Yeah.
And the building that the dogs are coming out of is okay. I don't know if I'd get on the roof of that either.
I don't see anything I like.
You could definitely run inside of that building though. Like inside
Yeah.
of here.
Yeah, that'll work. And just
Like
try
there's
to
like
get
a little
cover.
like a little door and it's got a little tin like around the outside too, right? A little bit of cover and I mean if something wants in, it's gonna come in, but like run in and close the door. like
Yeah.
you're like there's a couple of people in here. They're like, "Hi, would you care for some rice?" No, there's no one in here. I would think you would scare like I don't know a couple of pigeons, birds, something. Would fly out of there. You run in.
3-headed pigeons.
Cuckoo.
Are there any holes or anything in the wall where I can see out?
Yeah, there's lots of like
So
gaps and holes and
yeah, I want to get in there. I want to ready my pistol, so if I see one of the dogs get up within close range, I want to take a shot at it.
like kind of like like covering like this area, kind of out the front.
Yeah, basically, if I can see one out, then
Yeah, there's openings. You kind of got to be
trying to
like,
shoot Rudd.
we'll say you kind of got to be in this little corner over here a little bit. See how good. Like this is really the only thing that's blocking your view. This concrete cylinder thing, sewer pipe or whatever standing up. Everything else you can kind of see out there and shoot if you want.
Yep, we'll do that.
All right, Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop's gonna.
Don't you have like a little like warning device or something, like a motion detector, like in Aliens? Is your
No, he's got.
It's just
I was
useless.
reading it.
Like you
It
just
works
stand
like
in the
the
back
Paladin detect undead.
No,
It
and
only
you
works
gotta
if you can
see the
it.
target. Look, there's
I was just.
creatures
there's
coming this
something
way
coming.
because I can
Warning!
see them.
Warning! Warning!
He has a recon sensors.
Did you have them off?
Designed to aid with target acquisition and patrol efficiency in Mr. Gutsy military robots. These recon sensors allow the robot to not only detect foes more easily and more quickly determine friend from foe after a number of early friendly fire incidents, but also to track and predict the movements of enemies who were no longer visible, making it harder for enemies to escape. So that's what that is.
That friendly fire thing.
So there's like a little thing that comes up out of the top of your head, and it's got a little that goes around. And right now yours is like stuck. You forgot. You're like kink, 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 brick.
So he will go over to the tree and spend a point to climb up on that roof.
You would have to spend both your action and a minor and an action point. But yes, you could do that and get up on the roof. Like, but you're gonna. You use your action to dash and your movement to move and an action point to climb. That's how you did it. But you're up there.
All right.
You're like 10 feet up on the edge of the building. And there's like a 3 foot high, maybe 2 foot high wall around that you can be behind. Like
Sure.
What do they call it on the castle? The
Crenellation.
the crenellation? Yeah, it's like a crenellation up there.
And pass his turn.
And it looks like somebody's been living up here. And when you climb up there, you're like, uh-oh. Like you see like somebody's like,
The bum.
yeah.
And
Except
you're
all.
standing in the poopy corner.
Yeah, why is this? What's this white toilet paper stuck to the bottom of my feet? Why? All right, Ben.
All right. Well, I'm seeing this. Looks like a ramp, kind of. See how this thing goes up here? Is that what I'm seeing?
Oops, hold on. I'm dragging the
some-
whole. Dragging the whole. I gotta close some images. 1 second. I got too much crap open.
Basically, I'm trying to get up on that roof right there.
Whoa, whoa. Why am I having a hard time moving things around today? I don't know. Want to get up on that roof? Well, you don't have to go all
Yeah.
the way around that way.
Well, this looked like a ramp kind of going up here or something.
No, you
but
can-
Then again, it's cut
So
off.
you run over. He's jumping up and getting into that water barrel. You come over and you like kick open the front door and there's like a ladder that runs up inside.
Okay.
And you
Alright.
can like kick you like just hop up on the rafter over here, right? Out of the see
Yeah.
like the hole in the roof up there. So you're about 10 feet up too. And
Yeah,
you've used an action point to get up there as well.
Right.
So
Yep. I'm done.
are we keeping track of our action points?
Yeah, he needs to burn one.
Yeah, I burned mine.
So you spend 6 action points. Spend 1 action point to take additional minor action.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So do they have to be unidentified? I mean, yeah. We know it's a mongrel dog, right? We don't. All right. So this one's gonna. How fast do these guys move?
I think mongrel dogs are a pretty common occurrence.
I can move 5 zones. What? How does it work?
We left Fred out there by himself.
That's where he wants. He's only good at picking locks and bashing shit.
It's best if it comes to him. But we
Sorry.
did
All right,
just
well,
learn
that's
not
all
to
these
like
things are
meat.
gonna do is they're just gonna come, like, they sniff, they smell the wind. You guys are, upwind or whatever, and this one's gonna just spend its whole time dashing around the corner. So it like runs, and it like hops up on this pile of aluminum or galvanized tin, and it. See it snarl and its teeth are hanging out. And this is a big mongrel dog. It was like a St. Bernard size, right? It's a big one. I growled myself to need some water. It's Cujo, but it's all really mongrel-y. And he howls. Roar! And you can hear the other ones all get into the pitch.
How does it? What? How did it howl again, Drake?
I don't know. The whole pack comes running around the corner, like spreading out, growling as you guys.
And none
Get
of them
prepared.
are in close range, right? For my pistol.
I would say the one that hopped up on the first one, it's got some cover against you, like, because you're like you're sitting through this crap over here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I got a dead shot.
I don't
at
think
it,
you. I don't think you got good shots, and none of you guys were readied yet, right?
I was.
Actually,
Yeah.
Vincent
We
was.
said I was ready.
If you want to take like, that they got cover shot on them, how do we do that? Do I give them cover or something as an
Cover
effect?
thing.
At difficulty.
There is
Here's-
cover.
Add the difficulty.
Cover 1d6. So 1 difficulty. Yeah, so I'll give it a 2 difficulty to. Is that what I
Shoot
do?
So
to
you
see
need-
if one
You
comes
need
out
2
further.
successes.
Can
yeah.
I burn an action point to add a d20 on my roll?
Yeah. You got him in the leg. Yipe.
Right.
4 wounds. Does he have it? Yeah, it's on him. Yep. He's got 8 hit points, so he's yipe, yipe, yipe. Hops around on one leg. All right, Thrud. He's like standing there, like, where'd everybody go? Hey guys, where'd everybody Did we lose Marbania?
Barb.
He might have got aggro.
Yeah, all I see is this little boy.
Ah, calm down, woman.
He
What
get-
the hell's wrong? Ow! Shit! Ow!
Stabbing you? Is she stabbing you?
Fucking crazy bitches.
Or are you talking about your
You better
cat?
watch yourself.
What are you talking about your cat? That's what you're talking about.
I ain't talking about the wife, and if I was, she ain't close enough to hear me anyway.
She's upstairs. She ain't talking to you. She's upstairs.
You notice
Oh,
Red.
Red is going to bash. Shit. So, there's nothing close enough to bash yet, is there? Can he move towards? Well, I don't think he wants to do that.
he can use that
Shit,
action
There's
point.
5 of them, man. No,
No,
there's
can use
5 of
Wait in
them.
the
I'm
middle.
not
He can
gonna
use
get
that action
Sven's
point
character
to-
killed, man.
To be stupid,
My
he can use
attack
action
add
points.
an
to be-
action point?
What's that?
What's that, Medicare?
Did my attack add an action point?
Did you get it over?
No,
You only had one
success.
success. Yeah, no.
Oh, right. Never mind.
You got to do better than one. That's the rule.
I'm terrible at.
I don't know what I mean. I don't think Thrud is. I mean, yeah, he's a mutant, but he's not necessarily so stupid. He's going to stand out here and fight 5 of these dogs at one time. So when he sees how many of them there are, he wants to get his back up against the wall or something, and he knows where he's got a couple of buddies, so he's going to run over.
There's a screen door that just slams shut right next to him, like right
Yeah,
here, like
all
one
right
of
there.
those.
Yeah.
You know, like at your grandparents' house, the old like clank 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 screen door that's got the spring on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Doesn't look too secure.
Yeah, I think he's going to run over here, put his back up against this water barrel tower thing, and I'm just going to So we decide there is a ready action, right? We can kind of, if something gets close enough to bash with a.
Yeah, it is part of.
whatever.
It's a major action already. There's a whole description of it and everything in the rules.
Right. So it's a major action to ready, and. So that's
See,
what
when
he's
you
gonna
like,
do. He will bash.
he like runs over there and what does he get out? His baseball bat or whatever he's got? With
Yeah, he's
spikes
got a
or something?
baseball bat.
And he like leans up against this tower. It kind of shifts a little, like
And he is 7 foot tall. So.
right, yeah, and it's already kind of rickety, and you kind of lean up against it. So Mel's like, "Hey, don't be knocking me down. Trying to aim here. Trying to
Yeah,
aim."
that first one it ran out.
It's,
Take a shot at him.
it's top of the round 2, Mel.
Unless
You
wanna
can like
stop.
you can like rest your barrel right on Thrud's head. It's like right there. No. No, when you shoot though, his hair's gonna definitely go.
Nice. Gonna part his hair.
It's gonna be loud.
So okay, so I can go ahead and attack him then.
Yeah, are you gonna aim or anything? Like isn't there like the minor action to aim or something like to get?
Yeah, aim lets you re-roll one of them.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Since I am just sitting here, yeah, I'll use aim. And how do I do that? How do I? It just lets me reroll one, right?
Reroll 1d20 on the first attack roll you make.
Okay.
I think you get to
So-
pick which one you want to reroll. You may decide you don't want to reroll any of them. You may be like, no, those are all good. Those are all ones. I don't want to reroll none of them.
Okay. And it's just normal difficulty, right? He doesn't have any cover for me.
What's your range?
12.
It's
It
a
says.
rifle. Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, I don't see. He's up on that plank right there. Are you
Yeah,
shooting
I
at
thought he just ran up. And
the
presented
one that's
himself.
got a wound in him? Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
he
He
like
got hit from
barks
the
at
side,
you.
turned to look that way, and then
He
I'm
doesn't
gonna
really
blast him
even
right in the chest.
see you that well, but he's looking in your direction because that's where Thrud ran. Oh, you did. You critted it.
Whoa.
3. Well, you only needed 1. So what are you gonna do with the other 2?
I'm going to hang on a second. I'm going to use one of them to add a damage die,
And then add 1 to the pool.
and then add one to the pool. Yeah.
All right. So do your damage.
And how do I add that damage die? Is it,
Well, you first you need to add them to the pool first. So the
Oh,
first
do
thing
you?
you do is add your
You,
And
you,
now you
need to
can use-
reroll. You used aim, so you get to reroll, right? And take. Does it take the better of the two?
I don't want to reroll either one of those.
Well, you could roll another 1, I guess, and get 4, right?
Yeah, but I could miss.
Yeah, but you take the. Oh, do you have to take the new roll?
I don't know
Is
if
that?
you take.
I don't think so.
Well, that seems.
Oh, I take the better of the two? It's just
Yeah, I would.
reroll?
Yeah, so re-roll that
A 9?
and see if you get better than a 9. Just roll a d10 or d20.
Roll a
See if
d4.
you
See
get
if
better.
you get better than a 9.
No,
Yeah.
so you got 3 successes. So what Morbania's saying is drop both of those action points in the pool and then right click and
Right.
you can use one of them to add the damage.
yes.
Just double click on the pool to add it.
Yeah, so now you
Right,
can
I
right
know.
click and use one of them to add to the damage.
Right, gotcha.
Thank you, Dominic, if you're watching, for making that work.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
I mean, you got to think about it. You got to make it work in fantasy ground. I mean, at the table, it's just okay. Roll a d20, right? It's right there. You
roll my
just there.
damage now, right?
But holy
That was
damage!
bad.
Holy!
Ooh, dying.
You just like shoot blow his head off. How does that look?
Body
like
shot.
Torso. That's what I said. I was going to aim right at his chest.
blows a big hole
I
in
think
him.
he-
Yeah,
He
falls
field
over.
dressed it at the same time.
He blew his fur off.
blew his
Yeah,
guts
he
right
ran
up.
up there. He ran up there,
It's all went
Yeah,
out his
got-
asshole.
cracked in the side by Doc from the shed, and he turned and looked over there. And when he turned and looked over there, I just blasted him right in the chest.
I shot it so hard, it turned into a Law's rocket.
I just heard.
I
the
heard
dog-
him bark. He
dog
doesn't
yelp.
sound as big as you made him out to be. Did you hear him?
Doesn't sound like
I
Cujo.
heard it. It sounded like
Like an
a
ankle bite.
Next actor.
sound like a Jack Russell. I don't know. It sound like
Oh, you're talking about mine?
Yeah, we heard him bark in the background.
Yeah, he's a beagle. He wants me to play
Oh.
with. He's got his orange pig.
He's got his orange pig.
Yeah, his orange pig. He wants me to throw it.
Because every beagle needs a good orange pig, man.
I'm going to ready ready again. Because these other 4 were still a little bit out of range.
yeah,
So
like this
If they
one
get
right here, like knows you're in there, right? He's growling
Yeah.
at you. He's like, "Rawr."
my idea is that if they come up anywhere within, better, closer range, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you got the general gist that this guy's probably gonna come like this. So
And I'll aim as my minor action, and ready as my major action.
with the dying guy, does he get to roll death saving throws? What happens? All right,
Nope.
so do we do any effects that you could use for that? Like just as a word?
I don't know.
Ready? I have a
there's no-
ready on there. It's a major. You could use that if you want. in the effects, custom effects.
Oh yeah, I will add that. Ready.
And see, you could
I
do a
don't know.
rally. These are the ones with the little, what do you call that little symbol that's a little squiggly thing?
Tilde.
Tilde.
Matilda? Why is it called Matilda? I don't understand.
No, not Matilda, just tilde.
I made those just because they were descriptive and would help us. So
Add
if
one
you
for
wanted to,
aim. Create one for a custom one for aim. So I remind myself that I am aiming while I ready.
I thought there was something for
I added ready.
aim though. Oops. So what does aim do though? Aim?
It lets you
Allows you to
reroll
reroll.
1d20.
Right, and choose the better
Roll.
roll.
1d C6? Is that no?
d20.
1d20. There we go.
Right, let me add that one as
Hey,
well.
reroll 1d20, yeah.
And I'll pass my turn.
Little reminders to help you out. Bishop, what are you? Where are you at on the
I'm
on the
up
roof?
He's hiding up on the big roof.
You can't see Jack over there on the roof. There's a building in your way. I can tell you can probably see this guy out here, I think.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, but you're pretty far away. What do you got a freaking like Lost rocket or something up there? What do you got? What do you got?
I've got a excited, incendiary, boosted, agitated, long auto, and I can't open it, so I can't tell what the range is on it.
Can't open.
For some reason, I can't open that one.
You got
Let me go to my inventory. Let me go to my inventory and try to open it. Excited,
automatic sniper improved rifle. Yeah, you do. It's
Yeah.
right on your weapon. What do you mean you can't open it?
from the combat tab.
Oh,
I
because
can
it
open
was
now
part
I
of the parcel. You need to
I can open it from my
redrag it.
inventory.
Is it marked as equipped?
Yeah, it just when it got put on a sheet, it was part of a parcel, and the parcels were broken, and they just got to get re-drug.
I can open it from the inventory tab.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It just needs to get redrug from your inventory tab to your combat tab, and now you should be able to open it from the combat tab now.
All right, let me try it now then.
No, it didn't work.
No.
So let me try to see if I can find it in items.
So, this is a long ass name. An excited, incendiary, boosted, agitated, long automatic sniper, improved sharpshooter.
Are you sure you started out with that thing at first level? I mean, holy crap, that sounds like a little...
I know.
Just here, let me give you the Vorpal Sword of Dragon Slaying +5 at first level. Here you go. Are you sure you start off with that thing?
Yeah, he accidentally cut his leg off and bled out from the femur.
Yeah, but all he's got is Nerf bullets, so.
Nerf bullets.
I mean,
balls.
it's got like every mod that you can have on it at first level.
Right.
It just seems like...
But it came with the parcel. That's probably the problem.
Yeah, and it's got every mod on it, so it's not even an inventory item. It's like... It seems like it's not believable.
No. Yeah, it should probably have no mods on it.
I
Like
can
a-
do gun mods.
Well, I can't have this thing with all these mods on it.
Well,
Excited,
yeah, I mean-
incendiary, boosted, agitated, and long.
Long.
Those are all the mods that he's got on it. Can you do all those?
Yeah, long
well, I
automatic
can, but
sniper,
one at a
improved
time, and we have to
sharpshooter.
have the mod to do it. So
Right.
yes,
He started off with it at first level.
yeah.
That's
yeah. That's the
I
Vorpal
think
Dragon
so.
slaying. Yeah.
So why don't you
Little
just
sharpshooters.
why don't you just try to take a shot with it and let's see what happens. Let's just
It shreds
right.
the whole pack.
So let me see. Control target. Mongrel dog. Go back to my combat. Just roll the die, right?
Don't you
Click
have
the
your
die.
head laser?
Click on the
Soltron
11.
head laser. That's
Yeah, but that's close range.
You critted. You got a 4.
Oh, nice.
So you get 2 hits on it. What do you want to do with your extra? You want to do extra damage? You want to add to action point?
Yeah, I want to do extra damage.
All right. So burn the action point in the pool, and then right click and burn it. Add it and then burn it.
Add it,
And then
burn it.
and then burn it and roll the damage.
That's a great
3.
protocol.
You get a 4d6s. Rolling them. Rolling. Well. Look at all your.
Spend an action point, add a d20, add damage. Here we go.
I think your ammo's broken too. I don't know what's going on.
I know it keeps blinking.
It's like,
Where did I hit him? Torso. So I got to click on the little Pip-Boy guy, right? How do you select torso? Oh, you roll the damage and then it tells you.
does it matter if the
Guess not.
damage
Oh, here we go. There it is, torso.
if the damage is randomly rolled when you hit or randomly rolled when you apply the damage? I don't think it really matters. So if you ignore the first one, then you don't have to worry about the second one because it's going to randomly roll it unless you're aiming, unless you're what is it called where you're trying to targeting, where you're trying to hit a specific body part?
Aiming, right? Yeah.
I don't think it's aiming though.
Well, I mean, when I rolled the hit, it said it hit him in the torso, so that's why.
Right, it's randomly targeting him on a body part when you roll a hit, but it doesn't matter where you rolled a hit until the damage gets applied, and then it's also going to randomly apply the damage unless you specify that you've targeted a spot. So if you don't care, then just roll it randomly, right? If you didn't specify a spot, you don't have to try to line up the hit with the damage roll, right? You can just be random on the damage and let it randomly target. You know what I mean?
you can't have
Yep.
things be different.
It's not. It's just skipping the step
All of
that you're trying to apply the hit to. It's kind of added to the. Why do you need to
can't
do that?
tell.
Just let it randomly damage.
If all that shit added to that weapon did anything.
Well, what does excited, incendiary, boosted, and agitated add? It's also
Incendiary is flaming, which
Well,
means it
it's
would set it
also,
on fire.
it probably doesn't do anything automatically, I wouldn't think. Boosted,
Photon exciter.
agitated.
Yeah, you need to read on the mods because they're all going to do something.
You need to just read your character and say, why did I start off with this thing? I don't think I'm supposed to. I don't think.
Where'd this
Doc,
come
it-
from?
I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
came
I
up
can add
first.
more than 3 when I first roll up my character, right? I don't think I start off with the best weapon in the game. I think I can have that, but boot camp. Maybe you started with it in boot camp. Maybe it's a real thing. We don't know. Ben, what are you doing? He takes a
I'm
shot
firing
at
my
this
pipe
thing,
gun.
blasts a
Maybe
hole
ju-
into it. It's critically injured in its torso, but it's not dead.
This one?
The one he just shot? This one?
Yeah, okay,
Blood.
same one I've got on. Yeah, the arrow was hiding the blood drops.
So you
I'm gonna
stick in
fire
your,
my pipe
you're,
gun
you're
at him.
standing on the top of this rafter. You pull out your little, what is it? A pistol? Is it long range?
No, it's
You-
pipe gun. Close.
You're pretty.
It's close range.
Yeah, you're beyond close, so you're gonna be a -1 to your difficulty. You're gonna be at 2 difficulty.
So I need 2 successes, or do I
successes, yeah.
put a -1 in the adjust?
2
adjusting
successes.
box. 2 successes. Okay.
Yeah, I clicked on the D2 from the DM side, but I don't know if that works. We'll find out.
Let's see what happens. Not pipe wrench, pipe gun.
Yeah, all these things say the same thing. There's nothing.
It's 1
Nothing in
success.
them.
I'm gonna spend a luck point.
Ooh, we forgot about luck.
Yeah, I just gotta find my damn luck points. There they are. Did we get luck points back with spin of the night
Yeah.
back there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys should have all your luck points back. We started
Okay,
a
so
new.
I'm gonna spend a luck point
See,
to
new
reroll.
what is it that gives you your luck points back? A new
New chapter.
chapter? I don't know. You got a
Let's
long
see,
rest.
how,
How's that? Since
Yeah.
we're stuck in
Yeah,
5e
it says-
world.
There you go.
Yeah.
So luck. If I click on luck, I guess. No, I don't know. Okay, luck.
What are you
No,
what are
you
you
just-
using
you-
your luck for?
You just click re-roll. You
The
click
re-roll
luck,
button
yeah.
in the bottom of the chat window?
There
Yeah.
it is.
That's right. It's like hiding there.
Not meant to be.
Peach.
Wait a minute. It hit. So it did hit. So it is 2 successes.
Wait, I thought that was a 14. Didn't that look like a 14 to you?
It looked like a
did-
14 to me.
I did too, but it says it hit. So what it displayed
Well,
and
what
what it
it-
recorded, 2 different things.
It doesn't show what the re-roll was.
It doesn't show anything. It shows did somebody re-drug that? I don't know.
You know what? No, I bet you anything if it would have hit, it would have said, it would have given you, well, no. It still says attack
Click-
1.
Click on the
So it
re-roll
would've-
button again.
I don't have anything to re-roll now.
So if we did that, does that let you
Yeah,
re-roll?
well,
No.
Okay, so the way I think it's
Hmm.
doing it, Drake, is if I would have hit with that second rerolled dice or die, then it would have said attack 2 on my second roll. Instead, it says attack 1. It's the same thing that you
It's the
rolled.
same that
So
you had the first
yeah,
time, yeah.
yeah. So I think it's correct. It's a failed roll. So down arrow.
But you hit.
No,
No, he
I needed 2
he had
successes.
2 successes because he's
Oh.
at long range, so he did not.
Sorry, I missed that.
And he didn't burn an action point or nothing, so
No,
I tried to use a
I'm
luck
not-
point to re-roll it.
I can work
Marvel-
on guns, but I'm not the best at
It's the
shooting them. I
dead
don't think.
dog's turn.
does he get to roll a die to see if he lives or dies? What is he's got to
gets to-
do?
Take bleeding damage, but he's dead, so it doesn't really matter.
No, it says he's dying. It doesn't say he's dead. It says he's dying.
Well, if he's not dead, then he should take bleeding damage as he's dying. Because he has that critical injury.
That gaping, sucking wound in the middle of his chest.
Yeah. Suffers 2d6 physical damage, ignoring all damage resistances. Is bleeding.
That's nasty, isn't it?
Yeah. You're
Well,
bleeding
I
out.
mean, is there an effect? Does it? Can we make it?
He's already got the
Oh.
effect on him, but it didn't apply because he's dying.
Right? It doesn't do the damage though. Does it? Do you think it
It doesn't
actually
do
does the
bleeding.
damage? Like rolls the damage? Like,
He's already at
2d6?
max damage.
or you can't get more
Doesn't
than
get any worse.
can't get negative.
Oh.
I can't like minus 22.
I missed. Jingo bought me a perk, and I
If
missed
he
it.
wanted to, he would have to do an endurance plus survival test to see
Oh.
if he. That's like the death saves.
See, they don't have an endurance and survival kind of thing. So
Well, that's for players. I don't know.
right? I don't think NPCs get to do any of that. I really don't. I think they just get to go like that, like
They just
turn into
go
a
away.
blob on the map.
I have no problem with that.
That's what I think. I mean, unless they're like Mr.
A named
BBG
NPC,
name
yeah.
guy or whatever.
Right.
All right. So this one
wearing
is
hot
like
armor.
this one's gonna screw you guys. I'm gonna burn an action point too, and I'm gonna come over here and try to bite Thread
Shoot Thread's face off.
All right, then
Well,
he's gonna
he's
get
gonna get
bashed.
shot
as he goes running
as
past.
he goes by.
I would say at about like right here is where he gets the shot
Yep.
off. So if he dies right there, he doesn't make it a threat.
spend an action point because I'm not that great with.
Oh, I need to
pistol.
spend an action point for
Yeah, I hit it.
to do that. Okay. You hit it? All right. He shot it in the leg. Yipe.
6 points of damage.
Ouch.
Prone.
You know, these things only have 8. You're not making this encounter any easier on me by shooting him for 6.
He's not. He didn't make it there anyway. He's down right there.
Why did it say critical? Because I rolled the 3 on the damage.
You get no anything over
yeah, the
5 damage is a
Oh.
crit. So you
So
got to
it was a
roll on
crit,
the.
yeah. It knocked
you
him
gotta-
on his ass. No,
Yeah.
critical injury, left hind leg, prone.
Yep.
It's already been applied.
Yep. Yep, he's like,
So he's not
"Yipe!"
moving
He
forward
spins
anymore.
around, like a little dust cloud flies up.
So I guess he's not going to get close to Thrud.
He's like, yeah. He kind of starts towards you, right? Crawls a little.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I'll go before you do.
Gets a little crawl.
You gotta get up from prone.
Well, this one.
Major action.
This one's gonna come over and bust open the door. Rawr! He takes the door and he shakes it and
Throw him in the wall.
chucks it on the ground. He's not in melee with you though. You're like here, and he's
Supposed to be
like,
behind a wall.
yeah, you're like inside. They got some cover inside, but the door's not much to it. He spends his whole action like just ripping the door down. He doesn't come in yet though. Yeah, I mean you can see him. He's like, got his head sticking in the doorway, growling at you. But that's all he does. He's also bleeding because somebody shot him, and he's got a wound to his chest. This one though bravely runs off. Right? He's like, screw you. No, that wouldn't
He
be
took
very
0
fun.
ongoing damage. Bastard.
Yeah.
Bleeder.
Well, this, I don't know. He doesn't care for his buddy that much, so he's just gonna step on him. He's like,
Start eating.
comes running by. He's like,
Food, man.
boing, jumps off of him.
Thrud's ready should go off.
Yeah.
Hey, bada bada, hey, bada bada, swing, bada bada
There we
bada.
go.
2 successes. What do you wanna do with your extra?
We're just gonna go ahead and
Damage it up.
We're gonna damage it up. Spend an action point to take additional money. Next action roll damage. Die. Here we go.
Wow, what the hell is that? What?
Smash!
What? Jeez. 9.
Effect dying.
Yeah, you did.
The
Effect.
first effect applied.
I think he's stuck to your bat. I mean, well, I'm definitely burning an action point this time because his buddy, this was his mate, and he's gonna come all the way up and try to take a bite. A bite. I get to try to bite somebody with something.
Missed.
My first attack of the night, and I rolled 2 18s. I mean, come on. And 5E stuck in my... Just... Okay.
Whoa.
Just...
0, 0, 0, 0. Look at that, and a complication.
I had to get that out of my system. All right, it's
Uh.
Thrud's turn. Wait, he was ready, so he doesn't get his turn?
Oh
Right?
no,
Yeah.
He's
He's
ready.
ready.
gonna smash real hard.
Wait, what? No, he doesn't
Try
get to
to
go
smack him.
again. He doesn't get to go
He was
again.
readied from his last turn.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work that way. And you change your initiative, basically, is what you do. You interrupt, basically, I think. You don't get 2 turns, I don't think.
No,
Where's the ready?
it's-
Where's
I was
our-
ready.
Describe
I
the
thought
situation you expect to occur and choose a major action you will perform when it does. If that action occurs before the start of your next turn, you may perform that major action immediately, interrupting other characters'
Oh, that's
actions
so
if
shitty.
necessary.
That's why he goes last, because he can ready a whole turn and then go.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
there's a benefit
Well-
to that, right?
I guess, yeah.
So I got 2
You got a crit and a complication.
Yeah, and a complication. So,
So what do you want to do with your extra action?
well, let's see what our complication is.
Oh no, we get to roll that later.
What?
After you decide on what you want to do with your action point. We'll decide
Oh,
on what the complication was.
Well, let's add it first. First thing you have to do is add it. You need to add it.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it to spend an extra action point on the damage die.
You're gonna use some damage. Alright, and let's see. The complication. Do you need the tables? Where do I have them hiding?
Melee complications.
Tables.
It's a melee. It's a melee.
Melee complication. Right here.
Your bat's stuck in it.
You gotta use your minor. You haven't used your minor anyway, so.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
down arrow.
You
Good
gotta
deal.
Yes,
sling
that's
the
it,
dog
right?
like
That's all.
that.
That's all you can do. Is that all of them? Are they all dead?
Sling the gore off of it.
We're 15 minutes over for a break.
Yeah.
Right?
Say we're
If they're
doing
all
whatever
dead
for
and
you.
we're going to take a break. So that sounds like a perfect spot. So I'm going to
Oh,
start
there's
a timer.
two still alive.
But there's still
There's
2 of
two
them out
there.
there.
2 and 3 are still alive.
Yeah, I know. But we're still going to take a break.
Take a break and they'll die by the time
Absolutely.
we get back.
Where's my timer? I got to start a timer. 22:58-ish. 58. No, not that. Broke it. Yeah, 10 minutes. All right. I'm going to start my slideshow too. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. I got to pee and do all that kind of stuff. So we'll see you in a little bit. Now the button now. We're supposed to be live now? Okay. We're back. We're back. We're going to continue to play some Fallout. My sound
About
is
time
okay. Yeah.
About time the spammer shows up.
The spammer.
Yeah, every weekend right after, or every session right after break, somebody comes and tries to
Tell me
sell
I got
subs or followers.
Hey, Marv, did you
try to
add
give me
that
more
action
cheap
point?
viewers.
They can't get any cheaper than us.
Yeah, what
Did I
did you?
what, Ron?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
Yeah, he was asking about that action point. That did you add it? Did you do what you're
That's
supposed
the
to do?
one that
Yep.
Jingo?
I added
Yeah.
it and burned it.
You burned it
one that,
appropriately.
okay.
All right, so we're at top of round 3. Mallet, you get to go first. There's one laying prone, licking his wound on the
Yeesh.
ground down here, but this one's just like bashed the door down, and you think he's gonna get
That's the next
shot, but say again.
I said, yeah, that's the next one.
Man,
The
I'm
one that's
liking the
bashing the
new.
door down.
I'm liking the new pointers and the
I agree.
Yeah.
It just looks so clean and crisp and fresh and not cartoony. It was kind of cartoony before.
It was.
Oh, you shot him you shot him. You hit him.
Yeah, I'm not going to burn an action point for extra damage dice on this one.
Yeah, that's the bleeding one.
He's already yeah.
bleeding, and I mean, I didn't earn an action point extra to add in, so. Just straight damage.
So we get 2 hit points left.
Maybe
so
enough.
yeah. So he falls over dead in the doorway. Yeah.
And okay, that's minor action. Aim at this guy over here on the lane from, and down arrow.
He ain't gonna make it.
I know, but just in case.
I'm gonna minor action aim and take a shot. Reroll that D1 just to see. I went from a 10 to a 9.
Is a 9 a hit?
No, target number was 7, so
A 7. No action point for you.
no action point, but I do get to
Kill him, probably.
Yeah.
drop him.
Yay!
That's.
I'm gonna yell clear.
Wait, I don't have a. Like, you guys did it thing. Wait, I don't have my thing linked in here.
Combat over.
Yeah, I could do a radio. Like, the sirens keep working.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first thing I've heard all night.
There's no pre-built triggers.
There's no
for
chat
Fallout.
triggers or anything yet. I mean, there might be a random like chance that something plays from.
Well, yeah, if you said like.
Nah,
dog
like
or
it's like
something.
yeah, it's like Savage Worlds. I had to
Yeah.
set up chat triggers for all the weapons those guys have.
There's a few. I have the Geiger counters and stuff that work. Like. For Tommy gun. I've been working on it a little bit on the side. All right, so let's see. Party sheet. Did you guys get XP for that? Let's make sure. No, I need to put that encounter in the party sheet. Because CAE is not turned on in Fallout, I guess. Wait, what just happened? I just dragged the pin and lost it. No, oh, there it is. You can't just drag the pin. You gotta open the encounter and drag the encounter, not just the pin. 120 XP. Sounds like you got robbed. What about you guys want to like get some meat off of these things or anything?
Fuck no! What the hell?
Bishop is afraid of dogs.
Because he's a robot or because he's a mailman? Wait,
That's
what?
why he's up on that top of that.
They
building
used
over
to
there.
Dogs always
they-
come and pee on his leg.
they used to
Well,
use
it's
dogs to sniff out robots.
Oh,
back in the
Terminator.
day.
The Terminator stuff, huh?
So Bishop's afraid of dogs.
Nice.
Thought you were like Bishop.
Are they
from
gone?
Alien.
I gotta get my notepad to remember what Bishop stands for.
The lightning bolt click thing is not registering in my brain that's the magic button, the lightning bolt. You know what I mean? That's the symbol I gotta press. I'm like clicking next to it, like. What can you get off of these things? I think you can get some mongrel dog meat.
Mongrel meat.
Yeah, if you guys want any, is it, does that pop up when I shared that like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll unlock your tokens so you can. You like my map? That's a cool image, isn't it?
It's an awesome map.
Oh
Right.
wow.
I got a bunch of
Feels
them.
forward. Can be cooked
Seems like
to
it
make
could be-
mutton chops.
Very reusable. You could rotate it, sideways and use it width wide rather than tall.
All right, so
You do all kinds of
How
things.
much was it? Is it in the party sheet?
the mongrel dog meat, you kind of gotta harvest it. You gotta like,
Oh,
Well, I
you
know how
gotta
to
do some-
dissect things.
you gotta do some collectings. But yeah, you can if you
My
want.
scalpel. Pull out my switchblades.
I think there's a roll. I think I got a roll. I think there's a table I got a roll on. No, it's one per dog, so you could get one of those per dead thing. So you can get 5.
Nice.
Do you want 5? Should I put 5 in the party
Radio-
sheet?
one for each.
Radioactive dog meat.
Is it radioactive?
Yeah.
Because it just says some items are radioactive. It just doesn't say this.
No, it gives you 1 rad if you eat it.
Oh, I see
Irradiated.
up there on the stats. Yeah, right. Yeah.
It gives you. Rats are hard to
gives you
get rid
rib.
of, apparently. You can get up to 5 if you want to. I put them in the party sheet if you want to. If you want to spend some time on juicing them, deburring them to. One of them's probably already done, right? One of them's like. I shot this one
Turned
so
in-
hard
turned inside
that
out.
he's all dressed. He's like. He's already wrapped in butcher paper. It's like weird. It's like.
You know what?
Also, I think you guys
Thread
need
does
to
not
take.
have a problem with radiated dog meat.
How do you split the pile?
What do you mean?
Just drag one to your character sheet and it'll take just one.
Yeah,
Oh,
to
okay.
drag one at a time. If you want the whole pile, then you hold shift. But
Yeah.
like if it was arrows and you wanted all 20, you just hold shift and go. Ring.
There we go.
I also want you guys to consume a water and something to eat. After you guys had a little combat, you took a little break and you consumed some food and drank some water.
All right, water consumed.
And remember to keep track of your ammo if you haven't been doing so. Does it automatically like
It
count
does.
down your ammo?
It has been for me.
Yeah.
Right, and
I'm
I'm
down
going
2-3 away on that
to take you guys out of initiative, and no one even got bit. Did I bite anybody? Did I do any damage? I didn't even
I
hit
don't think so.
nobody. It's this pretty map, and I didn't even get to bite nobody.
You rolled a bunch of good 5th edition.
Only got to
rolls.
roll to hit once. That's why. And I rolled two 18s. Remember?
I didn't think to buy food when we went out.
Uh-oh.
That was dumb.
Yep. I don't have
You're
any
like-
water.
Was the
Like this
meat.
mongrel meat's looking pretty damn good right now.
Yeah.
Thread's got 5 dirty water.
Yeah, because Engorgio bought something and it came up 5 dirty waters.
Oop,
A magical
down
item.
here.
Wow.
I tried to eat the mongrel meat, and it rolled the d6, but before the irradiation, but it gave me an error in the console. So that's a Dominic needs to fix that.
It could be an extension. Maybe. I do have
No.
some of those turned on, but it's
Manager
maybe
action
probably.
skill attempt to perform arithmetic on field and difficulty.
I don't think you should have to roll a die though. That's what seems weird.
No, read it. Read the item. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Oh, I thought it was just one.
No, there's a button next to it in your inventory that you click and it consumes it.
I know, but read the item.
Yeah.
Mongrel meat.
Oh, roll a
When you
d6,
consume
yeah.
irradiated food or drink, roll
I
a
thought it was
d6.
just-
If you roll an effect, you suffer 1 rad damage. So eating it
Wait.
causes rad damage.
When you consume irradiated food or drink, roll 1d6. Yeah, so
And if it rolls one of the
if you
effects,
roll
one
on
of
an
the-
effect, you suffer the radiation damage. So did it
I
roll
really
the
doesn't roll
effect die? Did it try to roll the
It
effect
rolled.
die?
It tried to, and then it gave an error
Like
because it didn't have the end difficulty.
that die? Like the one that has the effect on it?
It tried to, yeah.
Oh, okay. Everybody else's seems to be okay, yeah? I don't know.
Mine just busted it because I clicked the consume button on it. So,
Well, I hit the consume button and I got an error too. I got the same error.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
so
That's what
Rudd
we were
did not,
just saying.
but he can eat radiated stuff. So
He can go ahead and have mine. Since Bishop doesn't eat.
is it mutants that can eat irradiated things?
If you
or
guys
is it
want to
ghouls?
take a half hour and search, I'll let you guys see if you can find some dirty water.
Scavenge.
definitely.
You can scavenge too. Don't we have some people that have like scavenger bonuses or something?
Mm-hmm.
Bonuses for searching for
Yeah, for
weapons or
chemicals.
chems.
Probably not the best location for chemicals as much as other things if you wanted to scavenge, but there might be somebody stashed some of their chems in one of these buildings.
How does that
It's
work?
some
ghouls
kind of-
that are immune to radiation damage,
Ghouls,
not
okay.
mutants.
Well, Thread didn't get the. When I rolled it for him to consume it, he didn't get an error. But Ben did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe because he's not your main character. I don't know. But I don't see anybody has any radiation damage though. So what does that mean?
None of us got an effect. So none of us took the radiation damage.
That's pretty
Yes,
shitty.
but I
Come on.
didn't.
It just
It
gives you
didn't
a
roll on
1d6
the table
chance
for
every
me.
time.
So roll a d6. Roll the effect die.
did.
So it's a 1 in 6 chance.
It's the roll the effect
No.
die. Just roll the
Yeah, it's supposed
effect
to be
die.
the damage die, the effect damage die there.
The one
If
that
it
with the
rolls a
Pip-Boy on
face-
it.
Yeah, I did, and it rolled 0 for me, and then and Thread.
Right, that's the one you're rolling for. Is the one that didn't roll. That's why we're saying roll it, because it didn't roll.
There we
Uh,
That is an effect when you get the face, right?
Yep.
So he gets 1 point
So
of
I
radiation
read.
damage. Yeah.
Alright.
That's not a good
I'm
color.
learning.
Can barely see that blue. It's like
DC6, yeah.
it needs to do a little bit of color change to some of the fonts. Like the hotbar font's too big. I think. Like maybe a little bit. Do you guys have like big font on your hotbar letters, words?
Yeah, they're kind of large.
Yeah, so I say that maybe
Yeah.
that might be a little too big. So what do you guys want to do? Pack it up, take off, search the area? What are you doing?
Search the area. Definitely search the area.
Yeah, definitely search the area.
Yep.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll find some robots.
All right, so what do you guys think if you search the area? You're probably not gonna make it to the blinky blink, the signal before dark. It's gonna be tight.
I think that one of these buildings would be a good place to hole up for a night. And we head out early in the morning because I don't want to be out there after dark.
Yeah.
And it's going to get dark around 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Which building are you thinking? What kind of? Do you want to be up on a roof? Do you want to be inside? Something secure?
No, on the roof. Whichever one's the tallest one here.
That one looks the most
Yeah.
secure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
the
I'm
one
thinking.
that
Bishop went up on
the
before.
Bishop was up on. Yeah, somebody had been living up there, but
Ah,
That
okay.
one, this
well,
one down here.
there's even like some like lean-to awnings you guys could get under a fire
Yeah,
barrel
seen
with some firewood, and you're like, hey, look,
Yeah.
yeah, somebody's already almost had a base up there, looks like.
yeah, it's like a little campsite kind of thing. You guys got a good view around the area. And
All right. So let's search then. How does that work?
Scavenging, you gotta take time, and as a group, you can roll whoever is the base versus everybody can assist, and then see how many successes there are, and then we roll on some tables that are in the book.
But does anybody have that perk? Or a
Yeah,
perk that's related to scavenging
No,
or
I
scrapping?
do. Let me see what Thread had. Yeah.
I know there's a perk that's related, a couple of perks that are related just to scavenging.
Yeah.
One of them I know is called Scrapper.
Scavenging. A major reason to explore the wasteland is for supplies. There are a lot of resources, food, weapons, and raw materials, among other things, out there waiting to be found or to be liberated from those who found them before you. Scavenging is a process of searching a location for useful resources, overcoming any obstacles, and competing scavengers. The process of scavenging is centered around a specific location which defines the kinds of items that can be found, how easy it is to find them, and the kinds of obstacles which you may find, and whatever the location is inhabited by creatures or characters who might not take kindly to your arrival. When you begin scavenging, the GM details the location where this happens. Right here, this is where it's happening. Your GM may choose to go into more detail and plan out specific locations in detail, or they use the tools in the Game Master's Toolkit to randomly generate a location. A location description contains the following: category, level, scale, degree, items, and other details. This sounds complicated. What are you getting us into there, Marbania? I want to scavenge. Like, this is a lot of reading. What's going on? Scavenging scenes. When you enter a location to scavenge, the main thing you want to do is search
Perception
for
plus
loot.
survival test.
Okay. All right. And if the test is successful, then you find the minimum items for that location. All right. So we're going to say that this place is... You're going to search like a small shop. It's going to take you 30 minutes, so the difficulty is a 2. The scale is average. And
Dr. Vincent didn't help any.
I think
It is
if you're helping,
perception
you
plus
only get to
survival.
roll 1 die, I think is how it works. Like,
I mean, I don't have a scavenging button. What's
it's perception plus, what was it?
Plus survival.
Plus survival, yeah.
I would say, yep.
There you go. Plus, I've got the
Alright, so
So the leader
bonus
rolls normal
for
2d20.
Vincent
Everyone else
didn't
rolls
help.
1d20.
Ben,
I didn't help anyway. Basically,
Us.
anybody else rolls a 1d20, and you add if they have any successes to the original.
right, that's
the
what I'm
main
saying.
guy roller. But he already rolled 4, so it's automatically as a success, regardless of what we roll.
Right, but you're trying to get your almighty action point pool built back up, baby.
That's for sure.
And there might be some bonuses if you get so many successes, we don't know, on the loot tables. So who else was helping? Somebody else gets
Bishop
to
helped.
roll. Mel, you get to roll a d20. You get to roll a
Just a
d20.
D20?
I don't
Yeah,
have
when
sound-
you help, you only get to roll 1. But both of you didn't
Didn't help anyway.
help anyway, so. Wait, what was the challenge rating?
What was your
A
target
5?
number? Yeah. Well, just roll it. Perception, survival, and then take the first roll, the left number.
That was a 7. Still didn't hit it.
So
Alright, so 4. Let's see. if
Thrud
the
didn't do
test-
anything.
So you got 2 extra. We'll just remember that for now. Let's not add it to the pool just in case like it adds the minimum number of the roll for each category. AP then can be spent to gain additional rolls. Each AP spent allows you to make 1 additional roll on any one loot table for the item categories the location contains, up to the maximum for each category. What? Is there algebra involved in all this shit? What the hell's happening? If X is your loot table and C is your, and you divide your parameters of
What?
No.
You got an A squared plus B squared equals C squared by the
there are fewer
square root.
supplies than you expected. You cannot search the location again. Nothing locate. It's So, how many times you get to roll on these tables? And wow, can you roll on the table?
Let's see.
Loot
Table.
tables. So, ammunition. There's random ammunition table. Here, I'll drop it on you. See if you can roll on it. Can you roll on that?
Oh, so the DM decides the category, which is the kind
Oh.
of items that can be found there.
Ooh, 10 shotgun shells.
All right. How about do you have the rule book open?
Yeah.
Rapania? Go down to
I have got it pinned here. Yeah.
go to the armor, the clothing, and can you roll on that table out of the book without me dropping it on you? The random clothing table?
It's linked at the very top
Random
of the entry.
clothing table.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Probably
make sure that you
can. I
guys
can open any of the
open it
tables.
and
There's
roll
random
on
clothing.
it. Okay.
Heavy coat.
All right, and then I want you to roll on the food table twice.
Any chems or
Yeah, we're going in order here.
okay. Food table twice.
Yep.
Yum yum deviled eggs. Oh yeah. And
Nice.
some Salisbury steak, man. You
Oh.
can't go wrong with that.
That sounds
And
like dinner.
and you get to roll on the
Thanksgiving dinner.
either the beverage table twice or the chem table once. And I think you have a perk that gives you an extra roll, don't you?
Yeah, on the chems it does.
So you would get 2 on the beverage or 2 on the chems, whichever you choose.
Well, chems is my thing. Rad-X diluted. It's diluted though. What's that mean?
It's
Just less
weaker.
effective.
Ooh, that's got to be good. Med-X and
Med-X.
Rad-X.
All right, so you guys spent a half hour searching around some buildings, and is that all stuff that you guys I need to put in the party sheet? Just drag them in there.
I like that looting thing. That searching for loot type stuff and rolling on table. That's cool.
Oh, that was only 1. Let's make it 10. Heavy coat. Yum yum deviled. I'm putting all this in the party sheet.
Does anybody else have a shotgun?
I think I think Gil might have had a shotgun, but
Oh.
Rad-X and Med-X. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Wow, it doesn't add the 10 to my existing stack. It creates a new stack.
It's probably from another book or something, but you can manually fix it however you want.
Yeah, I
though.
am. I'm gonna keep them all in one stack. So.
This Med-X is addictive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
basically
some of
fentanyl.
this, even stim packs are addictive, or should be played that way. You can get stim addiction.
It's opiate analgesic.
All right, so who's kind of the shot caller out of the group, would you guys think? Like, if somebody had to make a decision, would you guys vote on it, or would
It wouldn't
somebody
be
be the...
Ben, unless it had to do with repairing something
have
or
to be
something for
Thrud.
survival. No, it wouldn't be Thrud. Wouldn't be. I'd say it'd be
The doc.
it'd be the Doc, or it would be probably Mel because he's part of the what are you, part of the militia or something like that?
I know he's a...
Brotherhood of Steel Initiative.
Brother, yeah.
I'm just out here
Rock,
looking
paper,
for tech.
scissors for it.
He's a Titan. What was the guy's name? Titan in the movie? In the series? Titus. Titus, that was his name. What's up, Bane?
Titus or tight ass?
I can I can stop at any time. That's what I say about sugar, right? I could stop at any time. Ooh, look, Moose Tracks. It's on sale at Publix. I can stop at any time. 2 for 1 Reese's peanut butter cups.
Moose
Aw.
Tracks, is that your jam? Not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey.
Yeah, if somebody said you can only eat one ice cream for the rest of your life, it probably would be Publix Moose Tracks. It covers the whole vanilla, chocolate, Reese's peanut butter cup. It's all in there.
Butter pecan.
No, see, that's too much forever, right? I can't do that forever.
I could.
Yeah.
Either that or strawberry.
Beer and bourbon. What are we gonna do about
I'm good with homemade vanilla and chocolate chips. That's it. Good enough for me.
resting? I think we need to roll to see if there's a random encounter over the evening. What do you guys think?
Probably so.
Like, what about setting up a watch? And do you guys got a watch? Do you guys got a fire? Are you cooking food? What's happening
No, we got
on this
a
rooftop?
We've got a bishop. We don't need a watch.
He's just
Yeah,
gonna have
we-
Bishop standing there. And did we find out that the Bishop is like
Almost.
now
He needs
now
some
encumbered
downtime.
because he's not getting enough rest? Seems like
He needs some downtime to defrag his hard drive.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Just throw some WD-40 on it. It'll be fine.
Anybody seen Bishop? Oh, it sounds like he's in there flogging the hard drive.
he's all
Defragging
quiet.
is my pain.
He's all quiet. He's like, I got solid state now. I got solid state. I gotta roll something, right? Don't everything's about 2d20, right? Let's do that. Let's. All right. I didn't roll poorly. I rolled okay. I want to say that I rolled a 4 and a 5, and that both sounds like they're successes, right? Like I succeeded on them and not failed on them. So, do you guys ever remember the Polar Cup van? That might be a Florida thing, but you could get like it was like the ice cream man, but it was like a Slurpee kind of thing. Well, somebody comes along selling waters at half the price they are in the book. Because you guys needed some
Ben-
water.
Ben wants to check it and see if it's clean.
It is ye old purified, I think it's purified, pure water.
Pure water.
Bishop wants to blow up the truck.
Pure. Well, I just want to see the price of it. 20. Yeah, 10 caps for these purified waters.
Some
I'll buy.
expensive ass water.
Yeah, but it's better than not having any and going thirsty.
It says it's purified, Bane. So that's what I was asking. Is it?
Yeah, there's no
Irradiate.
there's no rads in this water. This is good water. It's like they're in a tin can. Ye old army purified water can, like sea rat can or whatever. You gotta twist the thing off the top, like. Do you need like the item or whatever?
Yeah.
How many you buying?
I'll buy 2.
They're 10 apiece.
Do you need the item?
Yes, I do. I
Alright.
can grab it from the.
Well, no, here I just had it. I just threw it in the party sheet. But do the
10
math.
apiece for clean
Yeah.
water.
You know, they're 20
apiece.
normally, so
I'm gonna have to take one. So there, I took 10 off my caps because I don't have any water.
Yeah. I only got 10 calves. Guess I didn't have a water.
He left a town that had like free water. He just like left. I mean, it's like dirty water, but it's free.
Can't we just kill
He
the
didn't
ice cream
bring
man
any.
and take all his water?
Yes.
Anybody
ice
want that
cream.
heavy coat?
He probably got some turret guns like on top of his thing. He just presses a button, locks it all up, and turret guns start mowing everybody down.
It's turret lasers. It's beep beep beep. Lasers start shooting out of every orifice of his van. The
I'm
music
kinda
changes.
excited
It was doing the doodly doo 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 doodly doo. Then it changes to some Slayer song or something. Are you guys still thinking about this water? Like, holy shit, this is a survival game and we didn't bring water?
Well,
Bishop don't need water.
I
We're
was getting
learning.
started to say we ought to roll on the coat and the two.
We're learning. You can go back to town and get some water. I'm okay with that.
'Cause
It's
this
like a
shit's
day.
valuable.
It's just like a few hours back. Matter of fact, I'll be so kindly to let you guys have up to 5 dirty waters that you collected over the evening. Dirty
Oh,
waters,
aye.
though.
But do we roll on the Med-X and the Rad-X? And what good is a diluted Rad-X anyway? Let's see here.
Those are items that you want somebody to have so they can use them on you. So I would not want to roll on them. I'd be like, you carry that so you could use it on me.
So it gives you damage resistance to radiation. Your damage reduction on radiation.
Yeah, but the only thing I was worried about, I know what the Rad-X is, but the diluted part.
It just means it's a lower level of damage reduction.
Oh, and it tells you the damage reduction. There's
Yeah,
3
There's
radiation. Okay.
3 rather than 6 or whatever the normal is.
Well, and so is that like that's 1 dose? That's 1 dose that will remove 3 radiation. That's not
Yeah.
3 doses that will remove 1, right?
Correct. It's
Okay.
Does it remove or does it reduce when you take damage? Because the duration is lasting.
yeah. So this is what you would use this before you
Before
go
going
into
into
radiated
radiated
water to take 3 less radiation for the water that's doing 5 radiation a turn or whatever. You
Yeah.
know.
So
Or the storm.
So it is something that somebody would want. So yeah, we need to roll on them. What do you want? Just roll a d20?
What are you rolling for?
To see who
The
gets
Rad-X
it,
and the
who wants
Med-X.
it, who takes it, who.
Yeah, does anybody else want it? If not, I'll take the stuff.
Bishop
I mean,
says
you
I
can go
want
ahead
it
and
for
hold on to it.
15.
I've got a bunch of chems. I've got as well. I've got a rat away.
Ben says I want to carry it
couple of
for
them and some
14.
skin
So
packs.
so far Bishop's is gonna lug it. Anybody else want to lug it? No.
Bishop,
Mel
Maybe
says
you-
hell no, I'm not lugging that.
I don't need it, so Ben can have it.
I'm participating, but I'm not lugging it. And Doc's like, I don't even care. You lug it. I got plenty.
I'm taking. And the Med-X, that
And then
sounds
Ben-
like something a doctor would pack,
And then Ben
right?
just takes it anyways. Which one did you want,
Medics
Bishop?
Bishop said he
is-
didn't want it.
No, I grabbed it and gave it to Ben. 'Cause I don't need to use it.
Yeah. That's
You-
something I'm probably going to end up using on Thrud.
Did you guys need dirty water? Like in the inventory wise? Item?
No, thanks.
It's really
Um,
pushing that dirty water.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I need a water.
Can't you
I
purify
bought a
it somehow?
Yeah, of course.
Get back to
Like
my
on the
list
side of the road, can you? You
Yeah,
can
it's
boil
pretty
it.
That'll improve it.
Little tablet you could put in there and purify the water.
I
Shake
think-
it in your
I
canteen.
think the game likes you to boil it to make it
Radiation
purified,
tablets. I mean, boiling doesn't take away radiation.
right?
No.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
distill it.
Distilling it.
You're not killing the bacteria.
How do you unradiate water? Like
I don't
Run
know
it-
if distilling it would remove
run it through
radiation.
run it
Probably
through
not.
I don't think
Ru-
it would because you're at the molecular level.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah, it's not.
You-
It's not.
you
just
run it through a ghoul,
particle.
right? You make a ghoul drink it, and he pees it out,
Yeah.
and it becomes
Purified.
unradiated.
Ghouls
right?
piss pure water. You know that.
Right, it's purified water when it comes out. But it's only a drop, right? It takes a lot. You got to have a lot of ghouls. Like it's just like a drip,
Like a ghoul still.
just a little drip is all that comes out.
Well, Ben.
All right, I put some dirty waters
ghoul
in the party
catheter.
sheet in case anyone needs them on their inventory.
So you tie a ghoul to a chair and then you funnel dirty water into it.
And you put a catheter in there and make it go fisher.
Yep.
And you get a drop a day. Drop. Eventually,
Drip.
you get enough ghouls and enough drips. Get a whole bottle of purified water.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that eventually you get enough of them and they arrest you.
There's nothing against the law about dripping a ghoul.
Tripping a ghoul.
Oh God!
Is that what they call it? It's got its own slang.
Where's Gil?
You know, you gotta get purified water somehow around this area. You gotta have a term. there's a new perk. It's like you got the Pip-Boy guy dripping a
Dripping a
ghoul.
Dripping a ghoul.
We don't have quotes or nothing on the street, so you can't add it. Sven would add it to his quotes. All right, so you guys spend the evening here. You you get the Polo Cup purified water guy. Gets you some nice flavored water. It's like Avion water or something. It's like some foreign good water too. And the next day, you guys head out and you make your way. I'm gonna bring up the other Boston map. The Boston map, and you guys make it all the way down to. Here, I was gonna stick it in your face if you want it again. It's too big. I don't like doing it because you get it the right size and then there it is again. You gotta resize it. Should just stay the size I had it last time. Alright, so you guys get down here. It takes you another, I don't know, a couple hours to get down towards the signal. And when you get to the area, you can see that this signal is coming from a structure that is kind of up on a hill a little bit. You can see the building up there, and there's like an antenna over there. Do we have a map? Let's see. What do we got? This is still part of that thing. Half a day's journey, it says. Following the doctor's coordinates, you arrive at a small, though heavily fortified compound located in the middle of nowhere. Tall, pale grass sways in the chilly breeze. Beyond the grass is a still building with no windows, a single wide metal door. Several armed raiders appear to be on guard outside the door, chatting with each other and keeping warm by standing next to several barrels that contain blazing fires. Because it's cold out. It's Boston in November. Brr. So you guys are like, brr. 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 All right, I'm gonna close some images. this one? All right, so what are you guys thinking here? You can see this building. Up on the hill, there's a fence around the outside of it. There's, the fence is like falling down in places and stuff. And there's like three like fire barrels, and there's 3 dudes, and they're kind of hanging out front.
I assume we got to get in there, so we got to take out those raiders.
Yeah, but what if we call them away from the building and get them down here and we can remove them back door.
Just like that.
How are we going to lure them away?
Yeah, we kind of figured I'd leave that up to you. I mean, I ain't. You just run up there and get it. Right off.
No fucking clue.
Can you use your Pip-Boy to translate that? What is he saying? Like,
He said.
He don't know.
what you got to do is tell him he's cheating, then he'll get mad, and then he speaks loud.
You ripping me off?
Yeah. Let's see. Since we're kind of 5e brain, left side hemisphere brain, let's do that. Let's put you guys on a map. Since we're kind of that way, I'll put you guys over here. Can you guys see the map? Is that?
Yep.
Okay, we can now, yeah.
Is there like light and stuff, like
Yes. there's some
ambiance and line of sight?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
form of, yeah.
All right, so you guys aren't like right there. I mean, you can see this up on the hill, right? So there's like an antenna on the roof, and it's a little building. It's not very tall. Like it's only like 1 story tall. Maybe there's a little second story little shack on the top on the roof, but nothing major up there.
But it is fenced off.
Yeah, the fence is like kind of broken over here, and
Yeah, it doesn't look to be in the best repair.
it doesn't look super secure. It might make a noise if you go rattling on it or whatever. And it's kind of windy, like whoosh, whoosh, so it's cold up here, and these guys are like really got these fires going. I can put them on the map too. Let's see. Down arrow. There's no down arrow anymore. There's a button at the top. And the
How
comment
many are
tracker. There's 3.
3.
There they are.
There they are. Oh, and they're dressed like vault dwellers. Kill them all.
And they're all my
No,
NPCs are gonna have a vault dweller feel to it, I think. Because they're cool. It's cool art.
Double-fisted pet boys. Let's see.
It's not like dark. So we don't have to have the lights on because it's daylight out.
Bishop can see in full darkness, I think.
He sees in darkness even during the daylight. That would suck. Be like, damn it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
everything's
Bishop
dim.
Bishop's like, yeah, I can see. And then boom, this big old bright headlight comes on it. See?
I have night vision. I'm just reading the Assaultron in the
What the hell is that cast in
manual?
shadow?
Chapter 10 robots. It has a immune to poison, immune to radiation, disease, keen senses, night vision.
Why wouldn't you play this thing? The whole party, couldn't we just like rule
Yeah.
the Fallout land if everybody played Assaultron?
We could all be the Terminators. Just
We
working
are
on
murder
the other
hobos
one.
here to ruin your day.
That would be kind of fun.
We have every mod available on our weapons.
I was thinking about that, and maybe it's just those are the mods that it can accept. They haven't been installed yet, but those are the mounts.
I totally agree that it should not be on a level 1 character. Totally agree with that assessment. It's broken.
Well, those laser pistols that we took off those, if anybody else took one.
Caesar,
we
were
got
you
off
talking?
those
I didn't
things.
hear you.
Improved institute laser guns.
Excited improved.
Yeah.
Institute, yeah. Caesar, can't hear you. Nope.
No. Have you been talking all night? We haven't heard you.
How about
Yeah,
now?
are you-
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Have you felt
Yeah.
lonely? Did you?
oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I deleted that thing.
Did you get to the house and then go, oh shit, I forgot my wife at the grocery store, or you had to go back?
Yeah,
Is that feeling?
I just put on a regular laser gun. I deleted that whole long fucking
Whatever.
thing.
That sounds better. The laser gun.
Yeah.
Now you guys do have some laser guns, don't you? That you got off the.
We got them off the synth. The
Yeah.
synths.
The synths, yeah. The ones
Yeah,
that attacked
and
us
it's-
back at the clinic.
So it's got an excited improved. Mine's an excited improved, whatever the hell is. I
think you got ears off of Jesse. I think.
You got an excited institute
the
laser.
mayor,
excited
I think
improved
his was-
institute laser.
I think his vibrated.
There were like 2 or 3 of them though.
that's the excited part, right?
Yeah. It's got a vibration mode. You keep it in your pocket. You're like, oh. I'm on the subway and I got vibration mode on.
The improved one does 1 more damage.
There's a whole list. There's a whole list.
I've got a buddy that owns a business that does cinema stuff, like anything to do with cinema, screens, projectors, seats, wall coverings, whatever,
Yeah.
lighting. And they do the Vegas show every year. He goes, "Here, you want one of these?" I'm like, "What is it?" And he's digging around in this box. He goes, "That's the stuff that we gave away at the Vegas show this year." And he pulls up a little vibrator about that long, little pocket vibrator. You know, I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "You were giving away." He goes, "No, they're massagers." He said, here's the sign. It's free massager, you know. I said, I bet the girls were just coming by grabbing him left and right.
What? For massaging my ears? What?
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, everybody knows. It even had the textured end on it, you know.
The textured end. Made for dripping ghouls.
Oh God.
So you're saying that's a dripping ghoul moisture extractor?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Improves the extraction efficiency. 2 drops a day
Stimulation.
instead of 1.
It's the new. We're gonna have a new grocery store in Fallout. It's called the Dripping Ghoul Supermart.
We'll get some
Fresh
purified
water all day long.
All right. So, what's your plan on this thing next session to get to do? You're just gonna run up the hill, start shooting. Send the robot in, see what happens.
Thrud's already halfway up the hill, so it's in canon now. Okay, I'm saying it. Thrud is halfway up the hill with his ball bat screaming.
He's heading like towards the front gate, like this
I
way.
don't know. No, I'm not gonna do that to Smith.
Why does he got blood drops on his token?
He's
That's the blood off the dogs that he beat down.
splattered on him still.
Splattered so hard they covered
He's
his
got 1
token.
rad damage.
Oh, he's got a rad.
Ah,
I would have treated him for that though. Overnight.
Blood drops.
He
What
got no
token?
rats.
Let him say
His
token.
token.
Yeah, why does he still have blood? Oh, because we probably got a. Like, there we go.
Oh, you're looking at the old map. Yeah, I already closed that old map.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
looking
down there. Oh, there they are. I see.
We're just waiting on you to catch up with the rest of us, Marv. That's what we're doing.
Well, hell, I had this map all centered, and I'm like, yeah, I don't see us on that map anywhere. Well, they're 25 yards off the damn edge of the map.
That's because that's where your characters are at. You're not even on the
Okay.
map, right?
We gotta
Yeah, I
sneak up
got
on
that
these.
part of it, but I didn't realize you actually put us in
Yeah,
a
I threw you
physical
on there.
location. Yeah, I don't know. Is this group a kind of a group that connives and schemes, or does it just bum rush?
That's
I think it's a
what-
bum rush group. I think.
Well, since this is the third encounter that you guys have ever been in, we're gonna find out, I guess, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah. I'd rather Sven play his own character though. And I'm not
Dr.
going to
Green
rush
is
him up
not
the
the
hill.
bum rush type. He's more
Neither
the, I
is
want to poison their water
Ben,
supply
really.
and wait for a
Yeah. Yeah. Ben's more like that. He's
I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit darker, and I'm gonna open fire on those guys by those burning barrels.
oh, it's like not even noon yet, right?
snout
Oh.
paste 2 caps. Buddy, you can't get snout paste for 2 caps in this game.
I thought it was.
You guys spent the night in the building and got up in the morning and came down here,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's only
right.
been a couple of hours in the
Right.
morning.
Gotcha. So they got the fires for warmth then.
Yeah, it's cold out and it's windy up on the top of this hill, so they're standing
They
around
take
like,
out the fires, so then they'll get cold and go
They'll go-
inside.
go inside and be like, can we get more
Seems-
firewood to come back out? I mean, you don't know what's inside.
We should probably sneak up, like here,
Where's that link about range?
this way.
Does somebody
Let me
want
do
to
a little
like
recon. Let me do some
somebody
recon.
like multiples want to go recon or just one person? What's their recon ability? Like
There's
sneak?
a-
Sneak?
yeah,
Who's our
sneak
sneak?
and agility,
How many?
or sneak and perception, maybe.
Let's see, sneak and perception.
Can we
I would
look
have
at-
an 11.
Makes sense to me. For
Target number of
recon.
11. Intelligence and sneak.
See, that's where the party sheet in Fantasy Grounds would be helpful for the GM, is if I could see a whole sheet with everybody's little score on it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like all their ability scores on just one page, like doop.
Yeah.
Well, they're talking about reworking the party sheet eventually and stuff. I think that would be a cool thing to have on it. Because all the information's there, right? It's in the
Mhm.
system. It just needs to
It's all
get.
linked.
Yeah, it could just be a cool like. Because right now I gotta look at each individual character sheet. Like, okay, Mel has got what for his strength, and All right, so who's doing the sneaking, anyways?
Ben,
Ben. All right,
Been
Ben.
through it.
like intelligence.
Okay, so
and,
these guys, these guys have got a pretty good position up there to see this hill, right? So the best way you think to sneak up on the place would be from the backside, which is like a little bit higher ground.
Yeah.
And you could sneak in and get up, like up here on top of these rocks, but you would just be
So then
seeing the
we're
back
around.
of the building. So,
So
what is your goal when you get up there to get in?
is there any other entrances in there?
Hey.
People might be fighting right back.
Hey, this is the DM talking to you. You don't have to mumble. Because it's the DM. You're not role playing with the DM. Are you
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah,
break
just-
into the place, or are you just
Well,
trying to get up
it's
and-
already. You've already said there's only one entrance, so I'm assuming we've.
one entrance
scoped
into
it,
this
so-
building? Yes,
Yeah, one entrance, no
correct.
windows.
correct.
There's one door, no windows. I
There's-
don't know what gets. I mean, we can see. I don't know what good it's gonna do me to sneak up there. That's the point.
Because
I
not
think-
all the time is what's in the written text Is this what you can discover by not going up there or by going up
Okay,
there, right?
so I'm gonna sneak. Okay, so Ben, not me, Ben.
So you want to go see
Ben
if
is
you
gonna
can
sneak.
find any other information out that we don't have already
You go right,
by
you go
going
here, right
closer.
here, baby, right back a few
Yeah.
minutes. So you guys just gonna chill.
So you want to like move around the back and climb up on those rocks and see what you can see
Yes.
on the back side?
Yeah, then try to kind of I'll
All right,
get as
so
close
give
as I
me.
can.
I need your perception. I need you to be perceptive. You're gonna be looking around. You're gonna spot something. You're gonna see some stuff. So
Okay, perception and sneak. Is that what sneak? Yeah.
sneak. Yeah, give me the sneak first.
Well, it's kind of one. You click perception and then sneak, right?
Which
Perception.
attribute do you want with the sneak?
Yeah.
Oh, agility.
Agility and sneak and
Yeah.
perception, and
Agility
Uh,
and sneak. Okay.
that's why I put perception and sneak together. Cause
There we go. Agility and sneak.
Knock
I
down
thought-
one.
So there's
Yeah.
there's 2 successes, so I'm gonna bank one of those. So I successfully sneak. Is that right?
No, it was two to sneak. You needed two
Okay.
to sneak.
Okay. Then
Look,
I
these
will
guys are
just,
watching, right? They're on guard. They're watching. So it's a 2 to sneak. You did good.
Okay. So
And
I
then-
snuck.
And then I want you to roll to see if you can spot something. So perception with what, intelligence?
No,
those are
that's
both
the same.
attributes. There's not a skill.
Has to be matched with a skill, yeah.
I think it would still be kind of like in Savage Worlds.
Maybe
They rolled it all
perception,
into
survival.
And what?
Perception
Survival?
survival.
Perception, survival.
Notice
Yeah.
and
or perception sneak. I don't think
No.
see anything else that even be
Science,
close.
perception,
Give me science, actually. Perception and
Science?
science. Yeah.
science.
Yeah,
that
I
would
like
be
that as a
neat.
choice.
Yeah.
What do you see up there, Ben?
I got something.
Roll me an agility sneak. DC's 2. Oh.
Nice.
All right, so you
Nice.
can bank one of those.
Well, I already did. I banked one earlier before I. So
Oh,
it's
okay,
there.
so it
I didn't
balances
know how
out.
to take it away.
All right, so so you move around to the backside and you hop up on rocks and you kind of make your way down this gully, right? And you climb up onto the rocks back here, and as you're like trying to get closer to the edge, right? You trip over frickin' something, and it makes like a loud thud. And when you look back, you see that you've knocked completely out of its seat some kind of air duct. Like you've knocked it completely out of the seat, and it made a rattling noise inside, like stuff like going ting tang ting ting tang.
Like
ting.
there's something underground, and this is an air duct coming up out of it.
Yeah, and it's
That's what it
big.
sounds like to me.
It's like this big around, right? And it was like hidden by the rocks and painted like the rocks and camouflaged, and you didn't see it. And you tripped over it.
Okay.
And he did,
Ben's
did
gonna
get
use
someone
what
down
he.
it?
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
heard
use a
like
special
pebbles.
move.
Heard like
I've got a
pebbles
special
and
move. It's called shit and get.
you hear
He
like
found
pebbles
something when
and
he
rocks
found that
and stuff.
from
Shit,
from
yeah.
chat.
And then do we hear drums begin below?
What is the
found some Kim's
Goblin
in chat.
Town?
While he was there.
what's
Ooh,
the
that took.
what's the table we got to roll on? We don't know, do we?
Next
know.
time, throw yourself down too.
Is there a random chems table?
There is
Yes?
a random Kim's table. Yeah. What about it?
Cheater in the
said-
chat.
Cheater in the chat. You fell on your face on some chems while you were.
Oh, I did. How many Kims are they? It's a stim pack. Hey. Yay! I'll take that. And it's
Got
so nice. 'cause
Poked
you
in
can
the
just
eye by a stim pack.
increase
It was
that
active.
range. It was nice. Thank you. Who did that? Who did that?
Manicure.
Manicure.
All right, so as you knock this air vent loose and you hear the like rocks and pebbles fall inside, making the echo, what'd you say you're gonna do? Take off running?
Yeah, it's a special
Getting
move I
stretched.
got called the shit and get. Shit and get. Shit and get. Ben's gone, man. He looked like a squirrel, like a 6'6", 160-pound squirrel.
Where does he
He's real
go?
tall. He's a string bean, man. For the nearest shadows and trees he can. He's getting away. He's found a way in, but he thinks he's alerted them. So
is he running back toward the group?
I'm
the
still
party?
I'm trying to get away from here and sneak. Yes,
Like
back to
just
the party.
runs off into the distance, like
No, like back. If
was
I'm
it Chevy
here, then I'm
Chase
gonna-
at Funny Farm when he got the dog? He's like, dog. It just runs off, like doesn't stop the whole. They're like, Ben.
It just disappears off into the woods.
All right, so you
Bring him over
skitter
here.
like a rabbit for like 10, 15 seconds. Right? You run down in the gully and you look around and you peek up and you look around and you don't think anything heard anything. You're like, wait, did no one heard me? It was just me.
Okay. Nobody
Right.
heard me. Okay, then I'm just gonna make my way back. I'm sneak back to the group.
To the group. So the back of the complex is it's a pretty the fence is in pretty good shape in the back, right? And like there's like barbed wire on the top that's in pretty good shape too. So you think it would be difficult to climb over the fence in the back?
Maybe we'll do
Is
that.
what you saw, but you
Yeah.
also saw that air duct thing too. So
Yep.
and we'll
Okay.
leave that at for next session. For next session in 2 weeks, hopefully. I think we should be good. Remember, I got my mom and her boyfriend are in town for the next 3 weeks, so we can take off. They want to go to the Keys, and they want, So I don't know. We might be loosey goosey on a couple of our games, but we'll see. I already told him I'm running my game. Tuesday night, I think, is still okay. So it's so far. And don't we have like Friday off anyways next week? Yeah.
I think so.
Well, no, it would be.
No, next week should be Hong Kong Fooey week.
Yeah, it should be
Hong Kong Fooey.
Spin Zone.
Svenzo.
Are they superheroes or something? Oh
Something
yeah, he's doing. Somebody is playing Hong Kong Fooey, aren't they? I've heard this
Duncan
story
Monk.
before.
Yeah, we are on for next week. For
Yeah. I don't know. I was messing with those
Thanks,
calendars so
Drake.
much they all blur together now. Updating.
I'm
them.
really enjoying this rule
Yes,
set, man.
me too.
It's fun.
Yeah, so far it seems pretty cool. I like it. We got to get all the little bits and pieces
Yeah,
that
it'll
we're
come
figuring
together.
out.
Yeah.
Like I like melee. Like if you run up to somebody and attack them in melee and they have a ranged weapon, they have a +2 to their difficulty. Ranged weapons do in melee. I learned that. Actually, I put that in the message of the day. Range. If you
What's
scroll
the
to the
use
bottom,
there?
being in reach of an enemy is disrupted to range attacks and test, adding a +2 to the difficulty of any test that isn't a melee attack.
Right, that's why you got to use your ranged weapon as a melee. That's why I took that basher perk.
You hit him with the butt of your gun.
Yeah, hit him with your gun and do vicious damage.
Damage effect. Oh, the image of the damage. All right, Are we gonna go raid? Are we supposed to do that? Is that like the right thing to do? Let's see who's out there. Anybody doing anything that Havoc or Robin doing Baldur's Gate? I think we'll raid Havoc. He is doing Dungeons and Dragons, like we are on Fantasy Grounds. Baldur's Gate, not the same thing, but cool. Starting the raid. So we'll see you guys on Tuesday night for Curse of Strahd.
Thanks, Drake.
Yeah.
See you, everybody.
Yeah, it's a good one, Drake. Thanks.
See you
Thanks.
guys.